And with that, we return to the lives of the Auroraverse once more. Hello, everybody. How's it going today? My name is SenseiSuplex, and today we have the likes of Valley of Dreams. Hope you guys are ready for an awesome and epic time as per usual and more. I got some awesome stuff planned for each and every single one of you guys. Now, besides that, I ain't got really too many announcements. Besides, we gotta focus on the likes of the game. So thank you for any follows, thank you for any likes, thank you for any subs, raids, bits, whatever. They are much appreciated. We're going to be thanking them at the end of the stream, but we got a lot to cover during the game, so I'm not going to be really focusing too much on chat. I'm going to be mainly focusing on DMing and more. If you guys do want to talk about like D&D and more, try to tune into the Wednesday show for the D&D Sensei show, where we basically just talk around and hang out with chat all the time, and we get to talk D&D campaigns. We get to talk just assisting the likes of you guys to become better DMs, better players, blah 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 blah. All right, everybody, let's jump straight into the game. Let's not waste any more time. All right.
I meant like
OEO, bro.
Yep.
I meant like
We're sipping on an OEO right now, bro.
Yep. There you go.
What's going on?
I'm just getting like a fucking air horn every time I jump in.
You sure?
Not even the party one, just a rude one.
Right. Oh man. But how's everybody doing tonight? Y'all ready for D&D?
Yep,
Yes, sir.
All right. If y'all haven't done so already, be sure to turn down the new bar bot, the third coming, because the old one got taken down. Blah blah blah. Just make sure to like adjust it so it's not like blaring your ears out immediately, and then you can just change how it's gonna be after the fact. All right.
That man come through blaring, boy. Bar bot be coming through blaring.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you hear them.
All right. Loud and proud. All right, y'all. I'm gonna set everything up in the meantime, but let's do this. Let me pull this last sort of thing up over here. All right.
Discord just booted me, but I'm back.
Got you. So, if I could have each and every one of you all gather around the table and let me tell you all a Voden fable. Gather around for the tale of these survivors, for this is the tale of a looming corruption, and that of a jaded destiny. For this, my friends, is the tale of the Valley of Dreams, and the legendary tale of the Soulbound. It'd be here. Our heroes would find themselves in the Forge after forging the Infernal Arms weapon, a weapon that would be capable of destroying all of the corruption and be useful for the war upcoming. As our heroes, the Voden Knights, did so, they'd reconvene to discuss the future of the village, as well as who and what would be wielding the future Infernal Arms. These weapons powerful, but their price, their commitment, and the resources necessary to make them were steep. Eventually, though, heading away from the Forge, our heroes would train the likes of their soldiers and do final preparations for the upcoming festival. Individuals would train their hardest under Zaman, War Chief Agni, or even Sensei Hannibal's wrath, eventually surviving and becoming better suited for the harsh worlds. Voden Knights would head to the war room to discuss a couple of things together. However, it'd be Mao who had some interesting information to provide to the Knights, as him and Atlas would be capable of cracking the codes on the computer, revealing hidden information. Information that a grand arsenal was in the making long ago, and that the keys to the arsenal were held by a draconic sage named Aetheria. With that, as our heroes began to prepare for the tournament, only one thing left lied in their path. It's time, my friends, go to the infamous Main Valley. Today, in session 33 of Soulbound, Valley of Dreams. See exactly what awaits you here and there. But first things first, I'm gonna swap maps for you all. We're gonna get you over there. All right. Dude, just everybody saying V's up in the chat. Oh my god. For some reason it didn't log me in. That's fine. Just give me 2 seconds and I got y'all.
I mean, we one V up away from making this an emote.
Bro, that would be a good ass emote, I'm not gonna lie. Get an emote, get a shirt, get the whole thing.
Well, careful, keep saying shirts, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Bro,
you seen what happened before.
Bro, B's up, Z's down, bro.
Oh man. Hey, yo, next time, hey, yo, Tito, I'm gonna need you to give me a shirt. Next time I swing
I
through.
got you. I got you. Say less, fam. Consider it done.
That shit sent me. I knew y'all had the the icon and shit. I did not know y'all got shirts.
Bro, we were
That
serious.
shit
bro.
was
This,
funny.
This is the institution.
Oh shit, there we go. Sammy already coming in. Giving inspo to Platonic Maybe Bay, aka Gore.
See, that's a maybe.
Yo.
That's a maybe.
Yo, so,
Hey, that's a maybe.
It ain't a yes though, but a
That's
maybe
better
ain't a
than
no.
last week.
It ain't a no.
Sean
Ain't a
Connery
no.
once said, actually, never mind.
Yo, all I'm gonna say is the opening scene is Gore drinking a protein shake, sobering up. Much appreciated. Gore love them BBBs.
Oh man, I feel so bad for the people who don't have context. All right, y'all.
Should have been there.
Should have been there. So, as you all begin to one by one, Ivan, I kind of assume, unless there's anything specific. Oh, yeah, I guess I can ask. Is there anything specific any of you guys want to do before reporting into the war room? Like anything like that needs to be RP'd, like not anything role-wise though.
You said before we get into the war room?
Yeah, it's kind of just checking into the war room for your report before, like this is like dead after the festival, you know?
The only thing I had was to talk about the Sewer King and shit. So I don't know if you want to do that in the war room or.
They can't be in the war room for it, but I'll tell you what, if you want to just talk to them, I can set them up while you guys are talking amongst yourselves.
Yeah. No, I mean just with us. There was no one outside of the Knights.
Gotcha.
Only thing I had was Agni helping Agni with these magic bullets.
Yeah, and all Zoro was gonna do was ask Hannibal his definition of leadership, and that's it.
Tell you what, here's how we'll handle it. You guys can just do whatever you got to do. In the likes of like getting your little report in, seeing what you gotta sort of figure out if there is anything. After that, you guys can head over to whichever last little bit of preparations you got. Then Addy Dark will also probably be here by then, and then you guys can head to the main valley. Sound good?
Yeah, I guess that Zoro would also ask Cora if she heard back from the Kalani Council.
Well,
Oh.
if we asking this already, you would have. All right. Let me just get one little thing right now. I can set this up later. So, Cora, for what you would hear back from the likes of Asuka from the Kalani Council, here is what you would learn. You'd hear as they begin to speak and say, you have definitely piqued my interest. That much is clear. However, such matters shall not be discussed via these limited means. As well with spell slots running lower and lower. Find myself at the tournament of Bayani, if this kingdom of yours has the means to do so. Well, within the next couple of days, I hope to see you there. I understand that there may be issues to arrive on such a short notice, but if there are, other arrangements may be able to be taken care of after the event. We have much to discuss. I hope you are ready for another job. And as I kind of say this, you can kind of feel the smile on the other end of it, just from like the sound of how they convey themselves. It's, you know, at least from your last dealings with them, Cora, they're definitely powerful, for sure. But they like to keep secrets, and they like to keep them close. There's definitely an individual that you don't want to sort of... You're going to want to be on your toes around them. And you know that. That is clear to you. But that is what she responds with. And this is over the course of multiple sending messages and all that.
Cool. I'm guessing you just relay all that, Cora.
Yeah, basically, you know,
Yeah.
can't really talk much right now. We're gonna see her at the tournament. There's much to discuss. And she possibly has a job for us. It sounds like she's keeping a little secret, but you know, We'll know more when we see her at the tournament.
Understood. Well, just let them know that we'll meet them soon. That handles that at least. Now, all there is to do is get to the tournament and make sure we win. With this Grand Aurorian army at stake, there's no way anyone else can walk out of there with the W by any means necessary.
Don't worry. I'm sure me and Agni will ensure our victory.
We'll have to make sure the council is on our side. If I remember correctly, they were quite formidable. But we have grown since then. I'm sure they'll see it our way. And an alliance can be formed with them as well.
Yes, of course. Well, the good thing is we've often have similar enemies, so hopefully that remains the same. The inquiry upon the ops and the ability to affect cybernetics, we have to find out if they were able to. Well, let's see if there's any information that came about that inquiry. If we release this Grand Aurorian army of cybernetic machines, machined warriors of sorts, and the ops are able to control them, that will not be good for any of us.
I'm sure we can find something to counteract it. Remember, the Zhao had technology that could repel the ops. Maybe we can investigate that and use that to make sure they don't infect the cybernetics.
Yes, more information is definitely needed.
We'll see them when the time comes. But to discuss the mission at hand, the festival went over well. I think we all did an amazing job. The community seemed to love it. And for once, they seemed happy at least. Now, for this valley, I think our number one priority is rescuing as many hostages as possible. Who knows what we'll find, and we are on a time limit before the tournament.
Yes, of course. The hope is we can save the whole clan, of course. However, I understand that this is going to be, and she touches her the blade that's laid out on her lap, and she says, "Well, this is not going to be, as they say, easy buckets. We're definitely going to have to get our hands dirty more than likely. It's a good time to test out some martial prowess. Who shall we bring with us? Perhaps one of the newer knights."
It's a question I haven't considered who would come with. I know Philo mentioned wanting to come to see an old friend.
Just for clarity, real quick, you guys are asking who should come to which NPC should come to the tournament?
Talk about the main valley.
Oh,
The
I
main
thought you were
valley.
talking I thought you
Okay.
meant tournament. My bad.
Yeah, I know Philo wants to go to the tournament. but
Yeah,
also-
Oh, okay.
yeah, I thought we were talking main valley. Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
who do you need to see out there?
Dugar said he wanted to go to the main valley with us.
Who did?
Dugar told us that he wanted to come with us to the main valley.
Good enough.
Maybe we
So-
should bring Hannibal and Dugar or Trog. Trog already
Personally,
knows the.
Trog and Kaio scouted the way. One of them, at the very least, should be able to come with us.
Oh, remember out of game, Addy Dark was gonna go send them to the jungle for the witch and all that.
Oh yeah.
Gore would be doing squats and periodically drinking a protein shake and be like, we should go ahead and bring the scaly one. He fought with the big beautiful one.
So clearly his strength is good. Bring him.
Well, I have no objections against Dugar. Besides, he to give us an opportunity to actually see what skills he possesses. We already know of Hannibal, Trog, and the rest. We've seen Tali with us at the Kraken. It'd be good to see what this Dugar can do. They boast a lot.
So
Let's see if
Dugar,
they're good.
I was gonna say, so Dugar and Kyle are the choices.
I think Kyle and Trog are dipped out.
Yeah, Kyo, Trog, and Gashir, they're gonna head over to the jungle. Addy Dark's gonna send them out.
Well, we haven't taken Hannibal in a while. He probably needs some well-deserved exercise outside the kingdom.
I don't disagree.
As long as we're back before any type of issues come up. Yes, he is a powerful warrior and an adventurer, but he also has new duties.
In his absence, I'll make sure Talia keeps this place up and running while we're gone.
To be fair to her, I don't think the people know her as well as Hannibal, but I'm sure she can keep an eye on things.
I mean, we can also just have Philo be the mouthpiece and Talia just be the muscle.
Philo might not be the best, but I'm sure he's still willing to do a few things here and there.
You're asking if Philo is they're basically capable of like going out and exploring and adventuring and all that stuff?
No, I think like if anything, like if people were disgruntled here, Philo
Gotcha.
could like talk them down.
Gotcha, just making sure.
Yeah, but Azor will say, well, I mean, judging off of not only the festival but the other day, it seems the Myconids have grown quite fond of us now. Hopefully, there's no more major problems in the time we're gone to the valley upon return. They seem to be more focused on turning the Mushroom Kingdom into the greatest kingdom in the valley, if not Voden.
I agree with you. It seems as if they're, as they say, ready to leave their mark. And with that, I think it's about time we continue to leave ours. Is there anything else that needs to be discussed? I do want to get some rest before we head out.
Sears Rouse will begin to speak up. Just a small sort of thing, if I could ask. Well, when it comes to the likes of the tournament and such, I believe that picking out the correct individuals to go, as well as the correct individuals to stay and defend the village, will probably be key. Now, we all realize that war is imminent, but we're not entirely sure what the enemy is capable of. We know them to play dirty. Who's to say that an attack would happen while everybody's preoccupied at the tournament? It wouldn't happen here.
Yes, that is something I've often thought of. It's why I caution bringing too many of our allies with us. The Samaritans can assist in looking out for the kingdom, however. It is best we have as many of our people here, boots on the ground, defend off any attack just in case.
I do believe we keep most here. I think we can make allies at the tournament, and as well as protect our home. Only a select few will join us there.
Riles, we'll have a list to you before we head out. Ensure those who are on the list are ready to leave when it's time, and those who are not are prepared to defend this place. Hello.
I thought maybe Sensei was muted or something.
Oh, my bad.
That was the meanest dramatic pause.
You're right. My bad. I was saying out of game to explain something. Basically, there is, like Rouse was saying, there are benefits to one option and there are benefits to the other. So for this tournament, yes, a handful of you will actually be fighting in said tournament and all that, right? But you know that other people like the Zhao Dynasty and their like head honchos are also going to be there and they're probably going to be fighting. So you can bring out your most powerful NPCs, let's say Hannibal, who already has like beef with a bunch of the Zhao Dynasty, and you can do that for like a whole bunch of your most powerful NPCs. That's fine, but if you do, there is that chance if anything goes down back at in the base, who's gonna be able to, protect it. So it's basically
that's already been considered.
Hannibal definitely staying here.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to convince Hannibal. He is not on the same page with that. He is not on the same page at all with that. You're gonna want to talk to him.
Yeah, we'll probably have that long chat.
Yeah.
We was also, it was up to Cora, but I definitely suggested Tally and or Dugar stay to get the army preparedness ready.
I think they should both stay.
Yeah,
the only person we could talk about this offline, but the only person I would want to take is Kaio.
Philo.
Yeah, just druids are just great to have in general, but we can talk about it offline.
That's right.
Or else we'll be here all day discussing the strengths and weaknesses on who to take.
Fair.
Yeah, but we'll get that list to Riles IEU.
All right.
Anything else needs to be discussed?
No. I think I'll go off and speak to Sensei and then meet you all at the gate to get ready to go.
Have a good one. I suggest you all get some rest after the day that we had. It's going to be another hard one as we leave. We don't know what we'll find.
Yeah, she bows and picks up Pyro and heads on out.
Cora will get everyone a nod and heads on out too. Oh, before she leaves, she'll say, Gore, tomorrow during our walk, me and you will have to have a talk. It's good news.
Certainly, quiet one. And Gore is just doing long lunges right now as he's drinking his protein shake.
Enough. All right. So let's handle all of this. All right. So let's go with pretty much down the list and all that sort of stuff. Agni, anything that you need to do for the likes before you head out or nah?
He's going to try to craft a jewel crafting kit, but that's really about it.
All right, easy peasy. Just make a survival check, and let's get that going.
Okay.
This is like, I assume you head over towards the likes of the forge, all that. You're good.
Are you making the magical bullets or are you making something else?
Jeweler's kit.
I was making a jeweler's kit.
God, I'll help you.
He said, "Get to work."
I already rolled.
All right,
Snapping his fingers. Talk about bullets.
18. That will be enough. You will be able to eventually have a couple of builder spears. They'll actually begin to hand you a couple of the materials and more, and they will get you what you need to have a jeweler's kit at your disposal. It will cost a certain amount of materials. I'm gonna have that to you in just a bit. But other than that, is there anything else you are making?
I mean, I can keep going. You tell me when can I stop?
All of this will just make it a thing. Like, time will pass, and whatever happens in the main valley happens. So, it's
Okay,
whenever you want to leave out.
Then, okay, is this before the long rest or after?
We'll say this is before the long rest. Well,
I'll
actually,
just
no.
do this and I'll just-
This would be, you guys would have gotten a long rest, I'd assume, just after Streamapalooza. I just assume so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I would imagine you wouldn't have like a serious meeting like an hour after the festival. I don't think that would work well for anybody. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Basically, I will keep going, but if we were ready to leave, then I can dip. If not, I'm just going to keep on crafting stuff in this blacksmith, so I'm good to leave whenever.
Probably be like 45 minutes. I don't think anybody has anything that'll take longer than that, so yeah, probably just that one thing for now. And then if you want, whenever you get a short rest, you can just start making whatever else you need.
Sounds good.
Like
That's
I said,
me.
I'll help him with the magical bullets.
I got you.
Whenever you do that.
Don't worry, y'all gonna be needing some short rests after this shit.
All right.
All right, so go ahead, Zor.
No, I was gonna say I don't know if you there, but if you want to knock out that white tower before we dip.
Nah, I'm not fully set up to do that right now. We can do that on the next time we're in town. No big deal.
All right. Zora,
I mean,
I'll go.
Cook and roll though.
We're just going down the list, so we just go to Agni, Zora, then Gore, then Adidar, and just all the way down.
Yeah, like I said, she's just gonna talk to Hannibal about what leadership means to him.
Easy. I'll just drag their token onto this map. They'll be just at the war room. You'll probably find them as they're getting ready to prepare for the likes of the sort of mission ahead. You'll see as they're kind of meditating for a moment before eventually they look over and kind of open an eye, nod, or they eventually see you take a seat beside them.
Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself during the festival. It has probably been some time since you've seen that much combat happening when folks want trying to actually slit each other's throats.
That is very true. And the festival was definitely a nice one. A good time to focus on the happier things in life. Or if you forget to enjoy the little moments, then sometimes what is the point? Good work from all of you.
Appreciate it. You know, I've been going around asking individuals, such as some of the Golden Fables, such as the Fabled Rangers and even Kibaraya, what does leadership mean to them? For you, Sensei, what is leadership to you?
You'll see as Hannibal begins to think for a moment. For several seconds, you kind of wonder if he even heard the question, before eventually he speaks confidently. To inspire, to empower, to guide people to their very best. That is what a sensei does. And that's what every leader must do to be effective. You must show faith, or you must show courage in the face of danger. To show compassion, even when it's difficult. And share great wisdom along the way. Sure. I always believe that it is best to talk less, powerful, to make your words mean something, than to babble on like a fool and say nothing no one needs to hear. Does that suffice?
Yep, just typing this down 1 second. Yeah, you see her just jotting away in the journal, and she says, "That is certainly good wisdom. It is good to see you in the position you are, and your new threads. Very well done. I see the Mushroom Kingdom, the shops are doing you truly well."
I figured it would be... it was about time to leave behind the past, and armor and aesthetic, in the Zhao dynasty. They stole it from me, leaving me and Trog without much defense. That was a sign. A sign that the old ways would not cut it. Even though my aesthetic changes, what needs to be done also changes.
She holds onto the sword and she says, yes, sometimes it's best we put the past behind us and forge a new future. I assume you want to get it back in blood at the tournaments. We'll discuss that. Perhaps you, more than most, have a reason to want to compete. Unfortunately, we have to get on the road soon, so let's meditate and prepare ourselves for what may come, as the lives of these hostages is what's important now.
Fair enough.
She gets off the couch and kneels down and starts meditating with her hands on her blade.
I will say one thing though. On the mention of the tournaments, there are going to be multiple individuals, powerful in their own right, for sure. Now, yes, Zhao Dynasty captains, they will be there, I am sure. They will fight. Among their captains, there is an individual that you probably have heard of in the fields. I believe they refer to them, from what I understand from rumors and such, a dragon. Are you aware of them?
Out of game, isn't that the one that leads them?
Yep, that is.
Yeah, okay.
That is
Yes.
Emperor Zhao themselves.
Yes, their leader, the individual who we hear uses fear and other tactics to lead. We don't know of their true strength, but if they have such generals as the twins and the coyote and the others under them, the ox, I can only imagine how fearsome and powerful they are as a leader.
Very much so. And this is kind of like, you guys are walking and talking while saying this, by the way. Though my mark has long been deactivated, some of the ramifications of being the previous soul-bound still lie within me. Specifically, the likes of memory loss, memory gain.
Speaking of which, I forgot to ask. By any chance, did your Red Triangle connect to anybody in the Isle of Bayani?
Before that, this individual, this dragon, if you will, I know one thing about them. We shall share this with the rest of the knights when we can. I know that they are not from this world, not from Voden, not from the likes of even Tahiri. Something far from it. However, one thing that I do remember, when Trail had happened, I remember seeing a strange dragon of the sorts. Dragon in Voden, I know. It was almost summoned even. Made of a strange magical aura about it. Similar to the likes of my blade. And when we even sparred before, he's mainly referring to the waterfall dream.
Yeah.
This individual, I don't know if any of you and the Voden Knights would be capable of handling them. Myself, I'm not even sure. but they use fear and they use brutality like no other. It is ultimately your choice. This is your kingdom. I implore you, if anyone has to fight them, let it be me. People do not know me across the likes of this kingdom as much. You all. If I fall, the kingdom still lives on. If you fall, Agony falls, any of you fall. I'm not sure exactly what will happen then.
This is all a good point. For sure, a good point. And she starts to think, I'll share this with Zaman, Agni, and the others. This is a very good point. You'll know more about these individuals than us. You probably know a bit of their tricks or their ways. This is vital information. About that triangle though, were you ever in contact with a group in the island of Bayani? Or heard of a group with Mox?
Thinking if Hannibal knows. They would say no. I cannot say that I have been.
Understood. Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough once we arrive there in a few short days. But for now, let's meditate and prepare ourselves for the upcoming trial.
Very well. Let's see. As you begin to continue on with the likes of your preparations, Zora, is that everything you need to do before we head to Gore?
Yep, that's everything for her.
All right. Over the meadows. Anything that you would like to do before heading out?
Yo, Gore's got his RPM for the month. All you need to know is he's doing push-ups now, gets up, takes a sip from a protein shake, waiting to hit the battlefield, bro. He's got crushing to do.
All right, fair enough. What about you, Addy Dark?
Bro, I was in that kitchen all festival. Y'all didn't even see me. You mean to tell me I ain't getting nothing on my cooking right now, bro? Nothing? You got nothing to show for it?
I'll tell you what. All right. Addy Dark, here's what I need you to do. Make a survival check. Make it with advantage. Damn. All right.
Bruh, apparently I need to get set home early, bro.
I had inspo from our last session you could take.
All right. Roll one more time with advantage.
It's not looking good out here. I know a good RP roll, bro, and that's not one.
Yeah,
that's not one.
I know what a good RP roll looks like. And let me tell you, bro, that ain't it.
I'll tell you what. So that, you technically were canonically, literally in the kitchen the entire time, and you were in there with Spore teaching you, or you sharing recipes or whatever you got to do. I'll give you. You won't have the proficiency yet, but you'll be one roll away from being able to get proficiency in cooking utensils. Next thing you try to do it, whether that's on a short rest or whatever. If you succeed the DC, then you're good. If not, then well, we just gonna be here for a minute, maybe a year. Who knows?
Bro, I seen things, bro. I know a blacksmith, bro. Yeah. I know a blacksmith has worked hard his whole life.
Yeah. It's a hard knock life, man.
Yo,
bro, you don't want proficiency, bro. More proficiency, more problems.
Yo. Sensei, the one thing I was gonna ask randomly, I know at the beginning, I failed the hell out of that brand thing. Mm-hmm. I would only ask if I could use the inspiration only because of who it came from to try to roll it again, and if not, I won't bother.
Yes. But you have to describe, because this is the funniest thing. You have to describe exactly how does Gross inspire you to train even harder with the likes of this blood curse.
In case y'all haven't been noticed, all you see is Gore has been doing all of the random workouts, somewhere between push-ups. Some reason he was doing pull-ups and it didn't make no sense. It looked like he had a toothpick up in the air and he was going ham. Every time he keeps on hitting this protein shake. Wasn't even grabbing a mug or nothing like that, trying to get himself right. And it's if you know why the protein shake matters. And that's all it is. Gore's getting right. He's trying to get right. And he's, I need to get another try at that. I need to get another try at that brand because I got to hit the battlefield because I got to crush. She said we got to be out here crushing. Gore's going to be out here doing it. So Gore tries his damnedest to give it a second go. Mm-hmm. He takes a sip of the protein shake. Focus on that brand, buddy.
Arcana check. One more time.
He's got to get back in the gym. It's okay. We fail every time. He gets back to push-ups. He knows he got to do better.
It's about getting back up to be stronger every time.
I'm with it. I'm with the loss. I love it.
All right, Gore. So you continue trading on. That is what it is. All right, we're going to head over to Zaman. What are you sort of doing to prepare for the likes of the trip, if anything?
I guess Zaman is going to create schematics for these magic bullets that Agni's going to craft.
Got you. And the magic bullets that you're trying to sort of make, are there something that I already gave you, or is this something that you're just trying to make like completely from scratch?
It's something being made from scratch. So the idea came from, I guess, Graz.
Sure.
As you said, oh no, it was Ulf, one of the two. About making magic bullets for Imp. So
okay.
Zaman's interest, so he's gonna try to make some magic bullets, bullets that have different elemental effects.
Sure thing. I guess what do you kind of want it to sort of be? Like, are you looking for like for example, are you looking like for +1 bullets? Are you looking for like bullets to do like a D4 damage? Like what are you looking for here?
Yeah, it's gonna be bullets that do an additional, maybe a D6 of elemental damage, and maybe have like a slight effect to go with it, depending on the elemental damage you do.
Question: you got the Agni? You copied down the Frostbrand rune, right?
Oh yeah, that was one of the things he did before he infused it.
Okay, so I'll tell you what. So here's what basically you would do. For the result, if you succeed this, it would essentially be 20 Frostbrand bullets. That would do an extra D6 of cold damage, right? And you would make 20 of them, and you just got to beat the DC. So you already have the runes, so that's good. Now you just got to actually like implement them. So if that's the case, you'd probably head over towards Agni in the Forge, and you would make this. Would they have enough time for it? Only the 45 minutes. If you guys are cool with waiting another 45 minutes, then yeah, you can make it now. If not, then just head off and then wait till you get your short rest on.
Okay, I mean, I'll leave it up to the group. It doesn't matter either one for me.
I assume the Forge, we get it at advantage compared to on the road.
Yeah, I mean, if Zaman's helping you out, you get it at advantage anyways. They're the only person who can actually give you advantage because they were their background.
I mean, yeah, we'll do it then. I vote we'll do it.
All right, knock it out, dude.
All right, survival check with advantage.
Is this for me or Zaman?
You.
Oh, okay. Would I have expertise?
Oh, expertise, so it adds
blacksmith?
Yeah, so this would be a +4 to that as well, and I think that should beat the DC. Pretty sure 19 beats the DC, and if it doesn't, then we'll retcon it. But yeah, with that 19, it takes a little bit, and it's a little bit more of an intricate process as you're having to try to you have to like manually inscribe each of the runes onto every single bullet. It's time consuming to all hell, but eventually as you begin to sort of toss one in the air, you see as they begin to freeze over for a bit before they eventually catch them into the palm of your hand and they return back to normal. Seems to be that they're extremely effective.
Excellent. Cool. He'll turn to Agni and say, looks like we were successful, Agni. Just send these to 7 souls as soon as possible.
Probably need to start increasing our rates, Zaman. This is most time consuming.
I completely agree. They are our partners in this, though, so we'll negotiate. You know, I love to make a good deal.
All right. So,
Not sure what.
Go
Go ahead.
This is just more so getting you guys how much everything costs. For the tools from earlier, that would have been 7 materials, and then for this, I got to pull up the materials used for it. But I think it might actually not use any or too many materials. But I'll look that up and get that to you in a second.
Sounds
Copy.
good.
What were you saying, Agni?
Oh, it was nothing really important. It was just adding on to it where Agni would have just said, I'm not sure.
Oh, Discord broke. Hold on. I don't know why that. Hey, chat, let me know if you guys can hear me. But yeah, Discord likes to randomly break sometimes and it just disconnects me for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Pretty proficient in bullets and firearms to take some time.
There you go. All right, we're back.
Firearms. Are they actually a fire?
Technically, you have a combustion. You pretty much ignite it and the bullets come out. Ideally, you have good aim. They move at a very high velocity. Does a lot of damage, high impact. And from a distance.
We'll have to do more research on this in the future. But
Excellent.
send it off to them, and let's get going. We have stuff to do ourselves.
Will do.
Alright, I posted the how much materials and mana it would cost in the likes of the chat. Make sure you guys have that, and you're good to go.
Copy.
Alright. So, if that's what you got for us, Saman, we're gonna head over towards Cora. Is there anything that you'd be wanting to do before you head out?
Yeah, she's gonna talk with Talia and Dugar.
Alright. We'll kind of just use the arena over here for the time being.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Alright, so meanwhile, over here, Cora, you would kind of see as Talia and Dugar, they're kind of already training and more just bright and early in the morning, trying to work everything off and get back to work. You eventually approach and find them. What would you say or do?
As she enters the arena, she would look at both of them and she would say, Talia, Dugar, sit with me. Let's talk.
Yeah, sure thing.
You see, Cora just sits right down in the middle. And she'll start off with, at the tournament, you two fought well as a, you guys, showed off your skills, your talent. But I have a question for both of you. What does strength mean to both of you?
I'll see as you are begin to sort of think for a moment. And Tali will kind of already have an answer. I'll say, I'd probably say strength is something. The one thing that you should sort of rely on. Your own strength and such. For example, you sort of rely on anything, whether it be the likes of, I don't know, a weapon or maybe some external force. Hell, even maybe a god. But strength, your own strength, something that no one could take away from you. Something that I would probably say what it is. Something that you work for, and that's truly yours. Even Aetheria sort of teaches that. Teaches their followers not to really rely too much on him for their own power.
Well done. I love that answer. And then she just looks at Dugar.
Dugar will kind of look for a moment, and they'll be honest. They'll kind of say, "Huh. I'll be honest with you, Cora. Not entirely sure myself. I really I didn't really expect much of anything from you. I did sort of teach you and show you the ways of Iros anyways. Yeah, you did. You did. Mind if I get back to you on that one?
No problem, Dugar. You know, sometimes we all have strength in ourselves, and sometimes we just don't know where it comes from. And sometimes you don't realize your own strength until you, I don't know, come face to face with some of your greatest weaknesses. So, it's a good question to think about. Very good question to think about. Take your time. There's no rush or need. I was just curious of what gives you guys strength, or what do you believe is your strength?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, no, you go ahead.
She's gonna say, to Talia, Dugar and I, we're gonna go head to the main valley. Talia, if you can just keep your eyes out for if any ops or anyone tries to, barge their way in. We shouldn't be gone for too long.
Yeah, of course. If anything sort of goes down, don't worry. You left the right people in charge to make sure nothing bad happens.
I have so much trust in you. I have no worries.
Dugar will kind of start stretching for a moment. Finally get to stretch out these legs and get back on the field. Been too long, too long. Last time, I kind of looked towards Talia. I think it was really since we were just traveling about and actually ran into y'all. Yeah, over at the floating islands and such.
But it is definitely due time, brother. And Cora will get up and reaches her non-mark hand out to help Dugar up.
Easy. Take it. I'll begin to...
We head out. She will bow to Talia, and then she would head out with Dugar.
Alright. Also, Addy Dart, just to make sure, is there anything... There's nothing different with the mittens, right? Or am I crazy?
It's the missile mittens now.
Missile
I
mittens,
put the extra tape. I put the extra tape on my mittens. You know what I'm saying? That extra missile tape, bro.
You. And their gloves and missile snare. Oh, okay. They're already. You just gotta attune to them. I got you right here.
Yeah. I didn't know how to attune to them in Foundry, but I did in D&D Beyond.
Oh, it's simple. Just for future reference, you just right-click on it, and then it'll ask you to attune to it. I already did it, so it's just gonna ask you to break attunement. You don't got to do that. But yeah. All right.
Copy.
So if that's the case, you all begin to gather forth, gathering the ranks of Hannibal, Dugar, and all of the Voden Knights, as you begin to head out to the likes of the main valley. You know the general bits, or the general location of where to go, but who is sort of leading the charge on this? Who is sort of the person leading to make sure that not everybody's getting lost and such?
Was it Zaman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got the map, so I can lead.
All right. So if that's the case,
mapping it out as it goes, of course.
Easy peasy. Hey, Zaman, make a survival check. I assume one of the knights are helping you out, so you can have advantage.
He'll cast guidance on himself too.
Yep.
While he's doing that, could you upload my sheet?
Sure.
For some reason, like, sorcery points aren't here. It just says resource 1, resource 2. I don't know why.
Got you. Before I do so, you got everything in your inventory in D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Cool. 23, 27. That's what we like to see. Good stuff, Zaman. All right, just give me 2 seconds. Let me get Agni set up. All right. As you guys, first thing, make sure it should be there now. I see the 9 out of 9 sorcery points.
Okay, yep, looking good.
Dope. As you guys begin to continue on, Zaman and Kor sort of leading the charge, trying to stay ever vigilant. eventually you all begin to see as you head from the likes of the Mushroom Kingdom, and the mushroom-like stalks begin to slowly dissipate as you begin to get further and further away. After about, say, an hour or two of travel, eventually you see as the trees clear to reveal this sort of stone-strewn bank of a small river. The water itself, it's kind of like making this strange sound. It's kind of gurgling and swirling about this sort of lazy current. And you notice as the stones beneath, they begin to even glimmer from the likes of the sun above. It begins to shine onto you all, for you see as the sky begins to crack, it shatters, it breaks before your very eyes. And you see as it begins to turn to that of night. Looking around and about, seems strange. You almost begin to instinctively react as if it's time to be frozen in time, but doesn't necessarily seem to happen. It seems to be that time is working even stranger than before. Now, you all have been in the likes of Voden for longer than anybody else, but Zaman, even this throws you off, being originally a time cleric. Keep a mental note of it, but eventually you look up ahead and towards where the water is, and you even see and spot the likes of a strange sort of colorful duck that's just kind of playing around the likes of the water and more. You even see a couple of materials and such scattered about the area. And with that, my friends, this is what you see. And granted, the map looks like it's daytime, but it is not daytime, it is nighttime. It's just more so like this so you guys can actually see what's going on in the map. Alright. That. Voden Knights. This is where your small little adventure has sort of basically taken place. You guys are free to do and explore as you wish.
Definitely gonna scout for any resources while we're here.
Sure thing. Pick a location and you can try to start scouting over there. I'll tell you if you see anything. Go ahead, Cora.
Cora would talk to Gore and tell Gore, Gore, I have some good news for you.
What is it, Quiet One?
He found Rashid in hell.
Yes! So he's found.
Yes.
That's good news.
Yes. I believe that he's currently with him. And can you contact the Sewer King for me?
The stench one?
Yes.
We're already here. All it takes is the water.
Because they found a mouthpiece of Dendar, and I believe maybe the Sewer King was looking for it.
For all intents and purposes, if you want to just call the Sewer King here, you want him to call the Sewer King right here. I'm just double checking.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
All right. Well then.
Very well. Let the little ones know.
And Gore is gonna go over the water, and he's gonna do what he does best for it, and he's gonna yell,
Stench one! We require your audience.
So that, oh boy, here we go. As you begin to do so, you see as their water begins to start rumbling and shifting, changing and more, as they begin to yell out for the Sewer King's name. As they do, or as you do so, they'll begin to start rising up slowly but surely. But is there anything else that you guys are doing while I'm setting this guy up over here?
Zaman is searching over here. He's gonna cast guidance on himself.
All right.
See if he finds any materials.
Make that survival check. $14. You're able to find a little bit. Not much. You're able to find 2 soul coins and 1 material over here. But it all adds up. Let us. We're going to do this. Gonna kick the bot out. Okay, we're gonna do this. All right. There we go. So, as you find these bit of soul coins and more, Zaman, you look over and start trying to scout out the likes of the area. However, as this begins to happen, you watch as the shadows around the area begin to start lengthening more and more. Eventually, you see as the tendrils begin to start forming, immediately ripping out from the water for a second. Before, Gore, you are only inches away from several eyes looking you up and down. As they begin to do so, a giant maw begins to emerge from the likes of the water, nearly consuming you whole. Or eventually, see the king, the sewer king, begins to appear. Matt, what would you say or do?
Go would be like, Stench One! We found Dindar's.
I don't know, what do you call him? I forget what he is. But,
we found Dindar's vessel.
Oh, I forgot what you called him. It was that one, I don't know, it was like an excited one or something like that. I forgot what it was called.
God, I forgot what I called Rashid. Damn. That's a hard one. I'll get back to it.
The Quiet One said he was found in hell, but Gore has marked his tavern. A way for him to find his way.
As this sort of said and done, hope this comes through. See as he begins to say,
well, it seems to be that the vessels for the world serpent themselves has finally been found. That is good. Did you have a part in this, my friend? Or is this by other means?
Was that a question?
Me,
yeah, you broke up a little bit.
Yeah,
now, I couldn't tell you what the question was.
Really, that is so weird. Why does it do that?
We were kind of hearing you, but not. But Gore and Cora just stare at you like, huh?
On the TLDR, I'm gonna ask chat if you guys can hear me or not when I do that sort of thing. As soon as we work on that and maybe Discord, maybe. But the TLDR is glad to hear that you were able to do it. Did you have a part in it, or did something else have something to do with it?
The Quiet One knows.
Yeah, it's your audience right now, Corey.
Olf and I have been working for a while together, trying to find the vessel, and thankfully we were able to locate him, and Olf is currently with him now. He wanted me to let you know that he has Dindar's mouthpiece. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I wanted to let you be aware of that.
If that's the case, I'll try one more time. Stream says it's good. I did some adjustments on Discord. We'll see if it works now. You'll see as they look over and begin to say,
Well, that's perfectly fine, then. Well, I appreciate y'all for informing me on exactly what all is happening. If Rashid seems to have made their way into Voden, then it'll all be happening quite soon. The next thing that y'all need to do...
Just to make sure, y'all good? Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
The next thing that y'all need to do, then, is a place somewhere here in Voden. Now, I'm not sure exactly where, but there should be an altar of some sort to Dindar. I don't know whether that's in the likes of the valley, whether that's the likes of the taiga, or even the expanse. But somewhere amongst this land, there's a specific sort of temple or altar to him. Find that. And that should probably help out when it comes to summoning, or at least transporting, all the worshippers of Voden to the likes of the other specific planes and such.
Yeah, you were cutting You were
You were cutting out
out.
something fierce, but
Yeah.
if it was coming over
Nah.
it was coming over everything else. I was like not gonna disturb you.
Nah.
The Sewer King's voice is top tier, but
Damn.
we need that
I
TLDR.
don't know why Discord acting up, but the TLDR, essentially there is a place of worship for Dendar. There's a specific altar or a specific statue that you need to all find or help out and find or figure out where it at least is. Whether that's in the taiga, the valley, or the expanse, Sewer King doesn't know. But it's somewhere around here. That's all he is in the know about. Find it, and it will basically let you either summon all the worshippers of Dendar that are necessary, or send off the worshippers of Dendar to begin with the ritual and such. That's what he basically said. Hold on, I think I see what's happening. I think it's Discord. It's basically like the input sensitivity is like adjusting itself, and that's why everything is like super low. I brought it down like closer, so it should be fine now. That's why stream is picking it up fine.
Okay, so basically we have to go locate the statue or altar, which will help us summon all of the worshippers or send them
off to wherever
somewhere.
they need to be. Yep.
Good copy on that.
So Cora would, she would tell Gore. I remember you mentioned something about an altar before. Perhaps maybe that's the location of where it is.
It's weird because the last altar he said was by some water, but the Sewer King would have probably been able to find it if that was the case. So,
nah, he didn't. It ain't that one. Yeah, he would have been able to find it. Yeah.
Just making sure.
And quiet one. It's not the same one. This one seems to be different.
Okay. I will. Perhaps maybe Ulf can assist us with this. We'll look more into it.
We will try and track it. Since one, we will uphold the side of our bargain.
Very well. He'll look over. Is there anything else you need from him, or is he good to go?
He is good to go.
No purchases from the Sewer King. Nobody need to ask him for anything. Just checking why the man here. Asking the group. Big Sewer King sitting out the water. Just check.
I like to see the inventory, but we can just do all that later.
Got you. I'll get that to you. It's gonna be the same thing that Secrets was basically buying from the other day.
Much appreciated.
I'll tell you what. I'll get that to you at the end of the session. If you just remind me. Sound cool?
Copy. And Gore to say,
If there's anything else Gore can do, he's more than happy to make good on his deals.
They'll look over and they'll kind of like pat your head, which nearly consumes the likes of your entire body, so you're just covered in filth and slime. They'll begin to say,
Not really. It seems to be that you are doing mighty fine in Dendar's eyes. All I would say is probably keep up the good work. Find any more eyes, let me know, and you'll be rewarded amply so.
Consider it done, Stench One. Consider it done.
Alright. That. You'll see as the Sewer King will begin to slowly begin to submerge themselves into the water. The tendrils will begin to place themselves on top of the king's head where they tip the hat, and there is nothing left to see. The Sewer King begins to disperse. The shadows begin to return back to their normal form. Everything seems to go back to normal for now. But as it does so, there we go. Fix itself. All right. anything else you guys are doing over here? You guys continuing on?
I think we're continuing on.
Yeah, Zaman's just counting as they go. So
Yeah.
just know how many survival checks I need to make.
Yeah, Gore would probably just check over the water if you see anything in the water as per usual when scavenging and such.
Oh yeah, there's just a little duck just kind of playing in the water right now.
Just a duck playing in the water.
Yeah,
God damn.
This is like over here.
Agni specifically flies over this water.
Easy enough.
Addy Dark makes a duck call.
Well, there you go. I don't even have to say anything. It's all you, buddy.
You'll see as you begin to make the duck call, it begins to quack and just begins to return it back towards you. As it begins to start looking over, it's just kind of looking around like, what the fuck just made that noise? But you guys are good. All right. So if you guys continue on, Zaman, make one more survival check for me because you said you're explicitly looking for the likes of materials. 20, and then yeah, you're doing the guidance to 24. Good stuff. Between the likes of this little area, you'd find the likes of 2 soul coins and 5 medicine stocks from all of it. All right. So as you guys begin to continue on, you head forth past the likes of the river, past the trees and more, and eventually your journey takes you higher and higher across or almost through the likes of the mountainous regions of the valley. Eventually, as the stones and rocks begin to enlarge for a moment, you realize exactly how high above this sort of mainland you just are. You notice as, not necessarily as high as the clouds, but you do see below in this strange sort of ravine that there is bits of fog forming, and you're not entirely sure exactly how far down it goes. Up ahead, there seems to be a bridge of the sorts, and also it is a smaller sort of building that seems to be completely just sort of smashed through. Regardless, oh, this is what you all see. Give me 2 seconds. And there you go. All right, and should be loading in 3, 2, 1. All right, there you go. How's it kind of going about it? Map is free for you guys to keep on exploring as you wish. One little thing here though.
Is there a reason why that door symbol has a line through it?
Nah, not really. It's just yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, we check over there.
You mean in what looks to be a makeshift house?
Yes, if people seeking refuge, they might have went there. Or if the enemy wanted to ambush us, it'd be perfect for us to walk by it and then they can attack us from behind.
To live this far out in solitude, it's probably a nomad of such. However, it cannot hurt to at least know the general vicinity of who's around us.
Excellent. I'll just go make an introduction.
Hey, need somebody to back you up just in case.
Sure, if you want to come.
You all sort of tag along and begin to walk up towards the area. As you kind of do, Zaman, what you would look over and see, now keep in mind, this entire sort of structure, it is like completely like blasted through. There's a massive sort of hole that was caused by an explosion that's easily apparent from the other sort of side. Now, what caused it, you might not be able to know from like just first glance, but looking at it, it's a tower that seems to go up to 2 sort of floors and or yeah, just about 2 floors. Inside, you can just make a perception check or just or investigation check if you're walking on in.
Copy. He'll make a perception check.
All right. 25. As you look around, you see as there is. Hold on, make sure. Right. You would notice something very, very intriguing for you. Looking about, there seems to be weaponry, but bad news is that most of it is kind of old, rusted over, destroyed, dismantled, or completely exploded and discarded. However, looking around and about, you see as there is a bit of gunpowder just kind of scattered around the entire area. Even with that perception check of 25, you see as there's another barrel, very small. Looking about, it's not filling up the likes of the barrel, but it's enough to cause a bit of an explosion for sure, or maybe to be used for later. The other thing that you would see is an old sort of, and I can explain this to you because your characters know it. It's a artillery-esque weapon, something that would be used to be posted up in the likes of this tower and used to, pretty much to gun down multiple foes all at once with kind of other sort of explosions or the likes of other sort of means if you were to try to modify it.
Copy. Yeah. I guess Zaman would take as much of the gunpowder as he could, and then take notes about the artillery and the try to like create a schematic from it for later.
All right. As you begin to do so, here's what I need you to add into your inventory. I need you to add, oh boy, we'll say 1/4 barrel of gunpowder. The other bits is just, if you're trying to, you can't really, unless you want to keep everything just sort of together to preserve it for whatever reason. I mean, it's completely unusable. But if you want, then you can just have old destroyed weaponry from the tower. Just add that into your inventory. If you want to scrap it all, then you would get a total of 17 materials.
Copy. This is weaponry that we can't use. Was this something that if we would like maybe want to examine to create replicas or something?
You can. Useful? You can use it as a base and sort of send it to the R&D department.
Okay, cool. He will consider it. He doesn't know what the decision is yet.
All right. But keep in mind, if you scrap it, then it won't be able to use replicas. It's just going to be scrap metal, and vice versa.
Copy. Yeah, he's not going to scrap it yet. He's going to think about it.
All right. Well, that's sort of happening. Zaman, Dugar, you guys are kind of just exploring that, and I guess Zora, if you're also inside, I just kind of help and gather all the bits of materials. Besides that, you see, there definitely was a battle here, but not really many other signs of battle anywhere else amongst this sort of land. Even looking at the bridge, it seems to be, for the most part, pretty stable and pretty secure. We'll go to the next group of individuals. Addy Dark, what are you guys doing? Or anybody else that's joining them? Muted if you're saying something. Yeah, you're muted on Discord.
I'm just following Dugar and
I was talking about Addy Dark.
Oh, I thought you said Ed. My fault.
All good, all good. If they're muted at the moment, it's perfectly fine. We're gonna go to Cora and Gore. What are you two doing?
Cora is just keeping up with Gore and Addy. One of her missions is to make sure Gore is safe at all times, or wherever he goes. That's where she's going.
Not you.
Gore's just checking out the bridge and checking out these little areas. See if there's anything else to see around here. Basically, he'd fly over to any area that seemed like people couldn't readily access.
I'll say this.
Just scout over to those areas.
Both of you, please make a perception check for me.
This ain't this man's strong suit, boy.
Ain't
this man's strong suit.
21, big difference. 21, 18. All right. So for you two, Addy Dark, you're able to pick up on this. You look over and you see as there's a bunch of birds and about sort of scattered amongst the rocks, and they seem to be kind of like crows in a way, or not crows, more so ravens. And you look at them, get a closer eye. What you're able to understand, Addy Dark, probably rather than anybody else with their 21, is these ravens. They are not made out of flesh and skin. They seem to be robotic in nature, similar to the likes of the Nazgul specialty bots. It seems to be that even specialty bots have gotten to simpler wildlife like the likes of birds and more. However, make an intelligence check for me, Addy Dark. Man, big mute on Discord. Oh my god. Let me do this. There we go. We can hear you now. Hello? They're gone. They're gone. Tell you what, Cora, make an intelligence check for me. I believe you and Addy Dark have the same modifier. Actually, no, Addy Dark's a little bit lower, but I can do the math. $13. All right. With that, no, you're not really drawing any conclusions. That'd be it.
Copy.
All right. Other than that, Gore, you just see a bunch of robotic birds, and they're kind of just scattered about, just sort of hanging out on the cliffs and just sort of squawking their heads off right now. They don't seem to be necessarily flying anywhere. It's more so just screeching over and over and over again.
Last thing I checked was an intelligence check. Can you run that back for me real quick?
Yeah, there we go. I just basically had Cora make it for you, and just added your modifier. You didn't understand anything.
Not surprising.
All right. Besides that, that's about it over here. Is there anything else you three are doing up here, or are you guys just waiting on for everybody else?
Nah, Gorge is gonna start proceeding across the bridge, flying across places other people can't go, just pushing forward.
All right.
I don't know, like the invisible wall stuff.
Yeah.
What?
Probably the bridge. Yeah, you're good. But while you're kind of doing that, you look over and there seems to be a small little pathway that is leading towards the bottom of the valley, or further into the actual main valley past this little ravine system. Probably your best bet on where to go. Before you guys continue on, stop right there. We're gonna head over towards Agni and Hannibal in the back. What are you two doing over here?
Agni's just keeping watch as he doesn't know what's happening in that house. The only thing I would ask, just whenever you had a chance, Agni would have brought the cat with him, but he's just keeping watch.
Okay. Yeah, you got the cat and all that stuff. It's just on your shell.
Yeah, just wanted to make that clear.
All right. While this is sort of happening, hold on, Addy Dark. Eventually, the three of you from Dugar, Zaman, and Azor, you guys would eventually return, and you look over for a moment, and you see as Cora and Addy Dark are kind of walking across the bridge and such. And you see as they're continuing on for a moment, you look outside and you see a bunch of these sort of ravens and crows that are kind of just squawking the likes of their heads off. Roundabout, and you're not sure what this is about. I need all three of you to make intelligence checks. Zaman, Azora, and Agni.
Intelligence check.
That natural 20, a 20, and a 3. Zaman, you look over, and it all comes back to you. Begin to get a flashback, a memory for a moment, and you remember this well. Begin to regain the memories of a conversation you had outside of a cave, specifically with a turtle friend. However, as certain things were said, certain things were lost. Maybe. But you remember one thing that was surrounding you at the time. are these strange sort of bird-like creatures, robotic in nature. But that wasn't the only thing that was there. Remember that there was another beast about the area.
Yeah, in the sky.
In the sky.
Yeah, I remember.
Yo, bro.
You
Already
look
know
over,
what it is.
Zaman, you look towards the legs of the area off to the side. You see as some of the wind is beginning to part. You have 6 seconds to try to alert anybody or do something, but you see as the winds are parting over here in this general vicinity and area.
Zaman is gonna call out to Cora and Goa, said, "Look out, we have an enemy approaching."
You look around and about as you begin to yell this out to alert the likes of your allies. You see as Adidark, your almost feral instincts begin to kick into action from being a barbarian. You look down below and you see just rushing past you. You almost get tossed over the likes of the entire sort of bridge as it begins to start twisting and turning and shaking about. I need, well, not Gore because you're always flying, but Cora and Adidark, I need you both to make dexterity saving throws. Adidark, you're a barbarian, you get to make it with advantage. And while you're doing that, I'll describe what's going on. You'll see as the beast begins to flap its wings, as it begins to do so, it screeches out into a fury. You look over and around, and it seems to have this strange sort of face about it. Feathers and more, or it seems to also have these strange antlers and also bird-like talons about it. You look over, you see as creature begins to form. Still been hunting you. Look over, and as it screeches about, you see as all the ravens and all the crows begin to swarm and flock towards you. Adidark with that 21 and that Cora that 17, you guys begin to hold fast onto the legs of the bridge. As it begins to twist and turn, you nearly get tossed off, but you stand your ground, and you're okay for now. However, even though you're okay, your souls are shackled, and the time for battle is now. I'm gonna need y'all to roll for initiative, my friends. Oh boy.
Now, I want to ask you a question.
Give me with it.
Nat 20 there.
Mm-hmm.
Can I mount this thing?
Oh. You wouldn't be able to mount it off the nat 20, but you can easily just, I'll tell you what, I'll give you advantage for anything to try to jump onto this and mount on it, or mount onto it for your next, or during your turn. Sound good?
Okay. All right, sounds good.
All right. These guys, did they? Oh, here, I'll just do this.
Oh, that was a 20. I was like, how do I get a 19?
If it reset to your initiatives, let me know, and I will fix that.
We got
hot
19s.
right now.
Oh, god damn, 3 19s, all right. All right, and I will remove Pyro, he doesn't need to be an initiative.
It's the sword and the shield, right?
Yeah. Oh, not the sword and shield, the double swords up
my
top
God.
right. God damn, the Voden Knights are ready for smoke.
That's a lot of ravens.
That's a lot of ravens.
That's a lot of ravens rolling.
All right. So yeah. So go to the top right of your screen. Double swords that are crossing, and then you'll scroll down to find Cora, and then it'll be right over there. There you go. All right. Where the heck is this thing? I always lose it every single time. There it is. All right. Let me tell the Bard bot to stop playing that. Also, I'll let you guys get set up for all your tactics and all that stuff for your feats and everything. Right.
I had to refresh whatchamacallit. It crashed on me.
Yeah.
Over here
Sure,
struggling.
you can roll it.
In the bathroom.
Alright.
Oh, good.
Roll.
All right. You're fine, Gore, because you're not going up first anyways. So you got a bit of time to get in. All right.
I'm back in. We're moving good now.
With that, as you all begin to look over, as the ravens begin to swarm over towards you, you see as they begin to screech and squawk all at once for a moment. And as they begin to do so, the fight is on. Swarm of ravens will begin to try to flank you from every which way and all sides. And as they do, they seek to try to take you down to the valley with them. They're going to rush over, and they're going to start us off with this combat. Swarm of ravens over here. You'll see as they rush over, more so being a nuisance to you, Gore, as they begin to try to swarm and take over you entirely. As they do so, you'll see as they'll place themselves onto you, but they will first make a couple of beaks attack. All right, it's gonna be okay, gotcha. All right, they're gonna make a beaks attack towards you. It's only 7. That will be their turn. Oh, actually, hold on one more second. Oh wait, not for these guys. They will begin to start swiping and striking each and every single one of you all at once. They're gonna use their multi-attack feature. One last try. 12 is not gonna be able to do it. You see as they're more so, again, being kind of a nuisance rather than anything. They're not able to actually land purchase onto you, Gorge. You're able to defend more and more as it's kind of like a miniature aerial battle for you. Other swarm of ravens over here, they're going to start flying about, and they are going to use their 50 feet of flying. They're going to fly over towards the likes of Agni. You're the closest person over here. And as they do, they begin to take over the likes of your form, and they will make an attack roll at you. 2. First one is a 19. Doing anything?
No, that'll hit.
All right. Second attack. Gonna be a 14. That will miss. You'll see as a couple of them are able to scrape and claw into the likes of your skin and even the likes of your shell, but that will be their turn. Addy Dark, as you look over and as the ravens are getting ready to head over towards you, you see as the monstrous beast is flapping its wings over the legs of the bridge and the gorge. But before you do anything, oh boy, it is time for it to take a legendary action. All right, here's what it's gonna do. It is going to use yep. As it begins to do so, you look over and Gore, you notice as the shadows beneath you begin to start lengthening for a moment, they start rising about you before all the Raven's shadows as well begin to start consuming you, the likes of Korra, and the likes of Addy Dark. I need you 3 to all make wisdom saving throws for me.
I'm refreshing my foundry because it froze.
If someone wants to roll a d20 for Korra, that'd be great. You know, you don't want me to touch that dice. 15 for Gore, that'll barely succeed. 7 from Addy Dark, that will fail. And if anybody wants to roll a d20 for Korra,
I rolled it.
Got you. 17. That's gonna be able to do it with the cleric. Yeah, they got a lot of bonuses.
Yeah, you better off letting that bot roll that one. Good job, Zaman bot. Good job, Zaman bot.
Oh, also, real quick, Korra, you did receive inspiration from Lika. All right.
Ah, appreciate it.
Could we use Korra's feature on Addy?
Sure. That's
Reaction.
fine. What is the feature again? Just to make sure.
The one where if she passes, Addy can pass.
Yeah.
Oh, is she within range? I think she might be. Pretty sure. Yeah. If that's the case, then you will be able to pass this for right now. As it begins to start warping the shadows around you, Addy Dark, you begin to look over, and Korra begins to rush over towards your aid. Begin to say a small prayer to Auroraverse, and you watch as the strength begins to form amongst you, as you begin to almost become enraged with a divine fury. With that is the creature's legendary action. It will now be your turn, Addy Dark. What would you like to do?
I'm sorry, what did that failed wisdoms do to me?
Nothing. You succeeded because of Korra. They got you with their cleric feature.
Well, thank you so much, Korra. I'd like to rage and pounce, but he's 25 feet away, not the 20. Can I get the 5 so I can mount this dude?
Trying to pounce away, and you get the extra 20 feet of movement. I'd say, I'm giving you advantage. You could probably just move over to here, really, and then just jump over towards it. I'm fine with that. Tell you what, make an athletic check. We'll take one of your attack actions away. I'll be good. And you also have advantage, so the DC is lowered because you are raging. So yeah, make an athletics check.
Here you go.
21. You rush over, and as you leap over towards this thing, what does this kind of look like as you try to mount onto it?
As I leap into rage form, I do something that I was inspired by. I saw that duck earlier, so you know, it's airtime, baby. We're duck rage form, and I just glide on up on this dude.
Easy enough. As you do, you begin to start flapping and flapping, and as you're able to do so, you grab onto it and you mount the legs of the beast, being able to hold onto them for dear life. That is one of your attack actions gone, but you do have a second attack action if you want to take it to strike him.
Yeah. If I attempt to grapple him, can I make him not move by like grabbing his wings or something?
Let me check. Can you grapple a large creature? Can you grapple a large creature? Just
one size higher. So I'm medium, right? Or am I?
Yeah. So you would be able to grapple them. Make an athletics check. They're gonna try to resist you. All right. Let's see. This is also.
Oh man, today's my day. I need to spend more time in the kitchen, bro. Need to spend more time in the kitchen. I'm ready to get out of the kitchen, bro.
All right, they can still beat it. Barely. There is a small chance, but they can certainly try. All right, athletics check. Not today. Not
today, bro. Not today.
28 and 9. All right, how do you grapple this creature? Because after this will be into your turn. But what does it look like?
I'm gonna grab both his wings, and it's kind of like a motorcycle at this point. He's just like I kind of control which way he goes. Yeah, 2 handlebars. Let's keep it simple.
Easy enough. That will be the likes of your turn, Addy Dark. We're gonna look over towards Dugar, and this will be their turn. Okay, so what they're gonna do is, they will look over some of the ravens overhead. The beast is too kind of far to get to them, so they're gonna need to get a little bit closer if they're gonna want to try to do anything.
They can't attack the one by me.
Yeah, they're pretty much going to, because they ain't got anything else that they can actually they might. They'll ask. They'll begin to yell out, sort of say, hey, we got an option here. I can try to help out Addy Dark over there. Try to fly on over. If not, I can help you all out here clear the birds. Which one?
Kill this one. Kill this one in front of me.
All right, you got it. You'll see as they begin to rush over, and as they jump forth, they'll begin to jump to almost a sort of miniature front flip before they tuck and roll over towards this area. As they begin to start clawing and tearing into each of these swarm of ravens, they will use a couple of attacks. So first attack, an arm strike, is going to be an 11. That one will miss. You see as they're having a little bit of trouble striking into a specific raven as they're overwhelmed with so many of them. 18 will hit as they're able to make purchase for 5 points of damage. They strike into them, but they're not able to do as much damage as they intended. Third and final strike, gonna be a 25 to hit, 6 points of damage. You see it's because the just overwhelming mass of them, they're not able to do as much bludgeoning damage to these creatures. But that'll be Dugar's action and bonus action. Begin to ready himself, and that will be his turn. He's got an idea for her next time. But Swarm of Ravens will go. These guys are going to... You are over there. You're the closest one, Addy Dark. So they're going to try to rush over to you. And as they're doing so, they're just going to start just pecking and tearing and clawing at you with their beak attacks. And you didn't reckless or anything, so it's just a straight roll. The 18 to hit, 7 points of piercing damage. Second attack. And I'm going to give you the Barbarian Resistance in a second. 11 to hit, 8 points of damage. The 11 will miss, but you will gain a little bit of your health back over here. All right, that is the Swarm of Ravens' turn. We go over towards Zaman, and Azora is next. Zaman, what are you doing first as you see as Addy Dark is flying amongst this beast?
Zaman is going to help Addy Dark. He's going to summon Zaman's Deck Collector, which is his Bigsby's hand.
Nice.
Right next to the beast.
All right, I'm gonna summon the most cursed hand icon on the fucking planet. And
I sent you the image, remember, Sensei?
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Hold on, I got you. Let me go grab this. Scroll up there. Yeah, there it is. Hold on 1 second. I gotta make a token for it real quick, but in the meantime, where are you sort of placing it?
I'm gonna place it right by it, and then he's gonna use it to grapple and try to crush this thing.
All right. What saving throw does it need to make for that, or is it a different check?
I think it's athletics. Give me a second.
Not you.
That wasn't supposed to be the attack roll, but supposed to be an athletics check.
Got you. All right, so athletics check. I will make it so. All right. That is that is a 20 if it's an athletics check, so they will succeed on that one.
Well, this is the actual. Yeah, they succeeded. It's all good.
All right. So with that, as a hand begins to slowly form out, you see as they tries to grapple onto him, but they're not able to make purchase on the likes of the creature. Is there anything else you'd like to do before I summon this thing in?
That is all. They do have advantage though.
All right.
So one more d20.
Okay. Go for it.
See what happens. That's 19 and the strength.
Oh wait. Just to make sure. Why would they have advantage again?
Because they have advantage on any creature that isn't huge.
Isn't huge. Got you. Okay. So 19 versus a 20, I believe, or 19 plus your modifier. I believe that one would succeed. Correct?
Yeah. It's +8.
All right, and what would happen if after they have succeeded?
They get to crush them, which is clinch. No, it's clinch fist. Strikes one. Nope. Hold on. Grasp in hand is 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
All right. So if you could roll that for me, please, and I'll get you set up. I'll get this creature set up.
And it is maybe restrained. Let me double check. I'll post it in here.
Yeah, actually, this is the first time I've ever had somebody use Big B's hand in the game, despite being actually a pretty popular spell. All right, what are we learning today?
Yeah, it's only grapple, so yep, you're good. That's it.
Okay, easy enough. So they'll take that 2d6 points of damage, and as they do, that will be. Oh wait, hold on. I don't think the Anti-Dark Hero thing went through. Oh, never mind. I'm tripping. All right, that said, that is your turn. We head over towards Azora. What would you like to do?
Okay. So seeing the situation going on, she's gonna slide down the hill 5, 10. And go into wind stance, not wind, air. And how far is this guy? Okay, she's actually. How far is this guy? Okay. And she's going to use her frozen judgment on this one right here first.
All right.
So you see her.
Good.
Good. Yeah, I was gonna say you see her slide down, and as soon as she gets on her feet, she just unsheaths her sword very fast.
As you do so, let's see the first frozen judgment. You can target them, and I'll make the first saving throw.
Yeah, I just did. I clicked it, but it's not. It says the designate I use the source that frozen or consumes no longer exists. I don't know what that means, but just roll the save and con save.
I know what it means. Don't worry, because it didn't go through. All right, I should be able to do it now. Just one more time, and if it doesn't work, then we'll just roll it manually. There we go. All right, Constitution saving throw for the first one. That will be a fail. So as it begin to immediately, you see as a couple of the ravens begin to get frozen before they shatter into pieces. You can do it a second time if you wish.
Yep, and then she's gonna. Why is everybody targeted?
You got everybody targeted. You even got Pyro targeted. Goddamn.
I was saying, why is everyone targeted?
I got you.
I'll give Pyro back. Oh, you did.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. All right, and then so that's 11 points of cold damage. All right, just make another roll another 3d4 plus 4. If we've got to do it manually, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
All right, Constitution saving throw again. That is another 9. They will fail. Roll that damage for me, please.
Yep, 3 and plus 4. I mean, yeah, plus 4 is so 10.
10 points of damage. How do you want to kill them?
So yeah, you see her just immediately as Dugard goes and hits it with his pillows. She slides down the hill. Immediately sheets are short. You see them all frost over, and she puts the sheets back in, and they just shatter into glass as she keeps moving.
As you do so.
Yep, go ahead.
As you do so, you begin to rush over, and you see as the again they're shattered off into pieces. But that is your action. You do have a bonus action and movement.
Yep. So yeah, she's gonna just move here for. Actually, no, she's not gonna move there. She's actually gonna go Yeah. She would just move there, and that should end her turn there. Bonus action. Nah, I should just save that for now. Just wait here and kind of view the area.
All right. Next up, this creature is going to use a legendary action right before Agni's turn, and they are going to. Oh boy. Yeah, they're probably just gonna do that same thing again, most likely. If they can't. Oh. Here's what they will do, actually. But they can't do that because they are grappled at the moment. Yeah, so here's what they're going to do. They're going to use the legendary action, but they're going to use an action to basically just try to break the grapple instead. Instead of like using their gore attack. So, Addy Dark, I need you to make a grapple attempt. You can do it with advantage because you're raging against them. We're gonna make another athletics. 18 is what you gotta beat. 24, they are still grappled. You still got them down. All right, that's their turn.
You just see him flexing, and the vein in his left arm begins to just burst. It's just there, bro. All strength.
Easy enough. Agni, you're up.
Well, Pyro was gonna go real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, he was just gonna just pop this one with his as Azora slides down, she motions her one Dracatus, and that is a fail, and that would be his turn.
All right, Agni, what you got?
Agni is going to walk up, and it's gonna go here, and as he kind of approaches, passes Azura, and quickly says, I didn't know we were showing off new moves already. As a smirk goes on his face, and for the first time in a while, he's actually on the ground, which is exactly perfect for this, as he claps his hands together and places them on the ground. And as he does so, a portal sort of opens up a fire, as Agni, for the first time, is going to cast Steel Wind Strike on these bats.
Oh shit!
And he's going to pump his magic into it and distance spell it to hit 5 of them.
All right, here we go. Let's do this. Steel Wind Strike, one of my favorite spells in D&D, the most anime shit I've ever seen. All right, you got to make some attack rolls for me.
Okay, so it says the range is only 30, but because I'm using distance spell, the range is 60. So
if you gotta move your token, then
yeah, I'm just gonna I'll just let you know I'm going to move my token just for that.
I'm just gonna drop a little thing over here.
Yeah, you would see Azura as Agni kind of just dips into a portal that's in the ground and appears. Okay, there's a wall here apparently.
I got you.
Okay.
Hold up.
Yeah, I had the same thing when I was flying around.
All right, how about now?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I just deleted all the walls.
You have, oh my god, now it's not letting me cast it. Okay, I need to not consume spell slot.
There you go. 28 to hit, wow. 35 points of damage. Yeah, they did. They are.
I'll pop out, swing his scythe, and immediately end up here at this one. He's going to make another attack at this one here.
Go for it. Swing.
Not consume the spell slot.
16. They are definitely dead. I like the little every single time.
he pops up with the one next to Gore. He swings at this one.
Alright. Hold on, 16. Yeah. 31 points of damage. Consumed. 21 to hit for them, 32 points of damage. They are also dead as you continue cleaving through all of them. You got, I believe, 2 more strikes.
Yep, he's now at this one.
Woo! 51 points of damage. God damn. That almost max damage. Holy shit. Yeah, 23 points.
Show Zora up.
23 to hit, 51 points of damage. Yeah, they dead. We're at that part. We're at that part of D&D where like the wizards are getting super strong.
Last one for this one here.
All right. 25 to hit, 26 points of damage. They are also dead. With that, describe how you are able to get a pentakill as you murder through all of the ravens.
You basically see as there's all these portals that open up, and as they do, a scythe just rips through each and every one of them. As he goes through one, and as he ends up next to Gore, he slices with such precision, it just misses Gore. And as he lands here, he's a little bit out of breath as he comes out of the portal, engulfed in flames. And he kind of looks back at Azura and just gives her a wink. That's going to be his turn.
All right.
she smirks.
All right. With that, oh boy. All right, so we're gonna go to the next individual. Oh my god, that was fucking brutal. All right, we're going to the likes of the Ravens, who don't want none because they're dead. All right, unless no. Okay, it was just glitching out and showing the other ones. Why are they hidden? What the fuck? Oh, they must have been the weird ones. All right, these guys are going to be flying over, and they're going to fly over towards you, Agni. As they do, they're going to try to make oh wait, you're going back to where Zora is, right?
Is that how it works? I thought like you can choose where
you can choose, like, yeah. But I'm just asking you.
Okay. I just got to measure one quick thing.
Okay.
I want to be within range of, if I can.
If not, they're gonna go to Adidart.
No, I will stay here. I need to be in range of Addy.
All right, they're gonna rush over towards you, and as they do, they'll just try to take over and swarm your form. Your attack rolls. 19 to hit for 12 points of damage. You doing anything?
No, that hits.
All right. Second attack is gonna be a 12. That one will miss. So you see as a couple, or just they throw themselves at you, but you're able to stand your ground. That Agni, that is their attacks. Go towards the next individual. Gore of the Meadows. What would you like to do?
Look at my axe and try to figure out what the fuck he's got in his shit. No, but no.
Bro, you worshiping those gods. I'm telling you, but the devil side is so much better, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's not seeming too bad. Gore, all Gore says is, he's like, almost big one. That was impressive. And he's gonna go over here. He's gonna go ahead, just roll this d6. You know, this ain't gonna take as much as that just did. Just so you know what my damage, my curse damage is, you know. And then I'm just gonna swing a couple times and go back to being a humble axe swinging Gore. All right. I ain't got
humble axe swinging Gore. All right. Wait, hold on. Isn't your hold on. Run that shit back. Didn't your Crimson Right increase to D8 now, or am I crazy?
Did it, sir? Am I bugging?
You might be. Hold on. Let me check. Crimson Right. Because I'm pretty sure Hannibal's is a D8, and yours should be a D8 by now, right?
If Hannibal's a D8, mine's a D8. All right. He come out here swinging like that. That man been at home.
He saves at home, just on the couch, just watching TV. Give me 2 seconds. Bro. I'm like 95% sure. In the meantime, just in case, roll a D8.
No problem.
No, it's not a D8 yet. His just turned into a D8. Yours did not. It's still a D6 till level 11.
Poor K. Oh, all right. Well, nope. Like I said, just a humble Gore. Just I've been working on the railroad. He takes that first swing and just roll this D6 and see if that does a little bit extra. This is the storm damage, by the way. He's going back to lightning. I'm guessing I got to swing again, so I'll just go ahead and do that.
As you do, you're just swinging and hacking and slashing through them. You see as you're able to do so, and also let me make sure. Yeah, it's just the resistances. You see as you're slashing into them, it's more so the melee or the sort of physical sort of means of doing it. There's just so many of them to sort of cleave through that you're not able to strike into them. However, the lightning bits of damage begins to start connecting towards all of them. It's a lot more effective than these simple strikes. That said, you're gonna do an extra 1 point of damage as well. That is your action. You used your bonus action. Anything else for you, Gore?
No, Gore's just gonna try to find his pride somewhere. But yep.
All I'm gonna say, Tito, bro, you think this is bad right now? It's only gonna get worse for all the spellcasters. It's only gonna get worse. Oh yeah, I summon Earthquake. What?
Bro, I get in a fight and do 2 damage. I'm looking Dugar Strange with 25s. Gore needs to go back home, bro. He needs to go back home.
Go see, oh boy, Hannibal.
Start asking for some axe upgrades from Dendar, bro.
Animal will begin to look over, and they seem to be that pretty much as Agni was able to cleave through all of them, he will. It's no point of like going or using that certain ability when all of them are nearly dead. It's more of he's just gonna be a humble blood hunter. Just gonna be bringing out the likes of his bow. He doesn't like using it. Can he actually? Is this creature in range of it? I don't think he is. That's why he kind of has to do it. Within 60 feet. Up there. All right, cool. We'll see as he begins to look over towards the likes of Azora and begins to say, not bad. And he's going to just mimic the same sort of technique, but however, instead of using the likes of ice, you'll see as he begins to use or call down the lightning before, the water begins to start collecting for a moment before it strikes into the ravens that are attacking Agni. We'll need to make some for these guys that make dexterity saving throws rather than constitution saving throws. That's going to be a 5. They will fail for the first one. They're going to use it again. 13 will fail. Third one again. 7 will fail. Fourth one and final one. 15 will barely fail. They will take all the points of damage. And let's see. So, yeah, it's going to be 4 times 3 is 12d4 plus 4 times 4 is 16. There we go. So 47 points of damage total. That's all they could do towards this guy. So they will immediately just start electrocuting each and every one of the ravens before eventually one by one they will all fall. That'll be Hannibal's turn, and he will sheathe the blade or looking out towards the rain. Seems to be that Susanoo blesses this day. Let's continue forth. That's his turn. All right. This creature over here, they will receive initiative, and they're going to be pissed the fuck off from Addy Dark. They are going to, they're also grappled from the hand of Midas, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And the hand is large, by the way, so it's a big
hand
ass
is large.
hand,
Let me make sure.
like,
Got you.
Grappled around. Eddie got the head, and then
I thought it was huge.
Body. It's large.
Ah, okay.
All right. So if that's the case, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Does that have any hit points or anything like that? Just curious.
Hit points same as mine.
Hit points same
AC
as
is
yours. 20. Here's what they're gonna do. They will.
Terrible position for them.
Yeah, they're getting surrounded quickly.
Yeah, they're getting surrounded. All right, here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to break out some grapples and get the fuck out of here. All right, they're going to use an action to break out once more. Addy Dark, make an athletics check for me. That's a natural 1 versus a natural 20. God damn.
Good application right now, bro. I'm feeling dumb.
Oh, wow, bro. Wow.
That's not
At this
looking
point,
good.
can Addy rip off a horn or something?
Oh man. Well, hey man, I'll tell you what.
Some trophies, bro.
Bro, if you beat him like by that bad again, hey man, you might be able to do so. All right, make another athletics check versus their athletics. They're gonna try to use their second action to break out. Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Yo, Zamar, pass me the bot.
Yo,
Pass
not
me
this
the
bot,
bro.
Yeah, double crit.
Crazy.
Nothing but 20s.
Agni rolled those 2s the other day so that you could roll these. He sacrificed, bro. He sacrificed.
Those are 2 nat 20s in a row. All right, what do you want as a trophy, Addy Dark? What do you want as a trophy?
Addy has rolled 3 athletic crits. Yeah, I did.
Like, what do you want? You want the wings? You want the horns? You want the ears? You want a tooth? What do you want? Go to the shop.
Didn't even need the advantage.
Bro, I mean, can I tear a wing off, bro? Can I just disable him and have him crash into the rocks to left or some shit?
I'll tell you what, yes, but he's gonna go in a random direction, for better or for worse.
Okay.
All right, as you begin to do so, you just start grabbing and ripping with every bit and fiber of your being. As you begin to channel the likes of this sort of winged fury, you rip a wing off in celebration for a moment. And as they do, you'll see as the creature begins to try to flap its wings before eventually it just sort of crashes into the rocks. But where's it gonna crash? Let's find out. All right, that is a wait. Oh, ignore that. I don't know why I rolled again. That is a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It is the worst narrative. All right. As it begins to do so,
Serve them up. Serve them up.
Cora, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as this thing just crashes into the legs of the bridge. 16. Nah, you're good. You see as you're able to sort of back away, but you notice as the bridge is just completely just sort of snapped. As it begins to do so, you rush over, having to jump off of the legs of it before it begins to... And you notice as the bridge begins to just start dangling further and further down into the abyss. If you guys are melee individuals, you're gonna have a bit of trouble getting to the other side of this thing, but might have to figure that out in a bit. Regardless,
Hannibal got teleportation boots.
Bro, he is just a Ronin. He is just a Ronin. All right, this creature is going to look over, and this is gonna be his action. Yeah, that's all he's got. That's all he's got. All right, that's his turn. Cora, served up. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast a spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
You got it. Grabbing the weapon. As you're going to do so, you summon the Might of Iroas before you.
And then we're just gonna get the beatings on him with the boo-boo.
All right. Begin to summon forth. First thing, make the attack roll with the spiritual weapon, and then you can make the attack rolls with the Kabubu, aka the Kanabo.
Yep. Here's the spiritual weapon.
15. Let's see if that will hit. Yes, that will hit this guy. 10 points of damage towards him as wham, you just crack into him and you just sort of aim directly where the ripped off wing is. He's bleeding profusely and more. Go for it for a second attack. 22 to hit, 11 more points of damage. You just continue just wailing and wailing onto him as he screeches out in pain. With that, Cora, that is your action. That is your bonus actions. This creature is just going flying left and right between all of you. Anything else?
That would be all.
All right, we go to the next one. Before he does so, use that. No, he does. Oh wait, no, it was his turn earlier. He's gonna get his legendary actions back. All right, so he's gonna use the legendary action. He's going to use the likes of a Talon attack onto you, Cora. All right. Going to be a 28 to 18 points of damage as he just begins to start slashing in a fury. Just almost fight or flight instincts at this point. That is his turn. Next up is the Ravens. They're going to fly over and they're going to start attacking Gore as they try to consume him. Going to be 2 beak attacks. 14 is going to miss. 16 is going to hit for 7 points of damage as they start striking and tearing, almost trying to rip out the likes of your eyes. Next up, we have the likes of Adidark. What would you like to do?
I've been waiting nearly 2 weeks to say this, bro. I'm ready to press X, bro. Recklessly. 4 times in a row. Let's go. All
right.
2 weeks now, bro. Been waiting for this moment.
22.
Let's get it popping.
12 points of damage. As you do, you start striking, pummeling and pummeling and pummeling. 12, 9, 13, 10 points of damage.
Off the bed.
Describe what these strikes look like as those all hit.
Bro, we are grounding and pounding right now. Hammer straight up, bro.
As you do, you're just bludgeoning and bludgeoning the likes of this creature's face in. You see as it's bleeding profusely, has a wing ripped off. You feel as if you feel the thrill of the hunt here and now. That is your action and bonus action. Anything else for your turn? God damn.
Bro.
Brought this dude down to half health immediately from that. All right, Dugar's turn. Here's what they're gonna do. Oh, this ain't gonna be pretty for them. All right, here's what they're gonna do. They're going to look over and they'll see the likes of the distance. Should be enough. See as they begin to go onto all fours for a moment before they will just sprint off towards them. As they do so, they just rush past the likes of Hannibal and Azora, and you'll see as they begin to jump and they leap with all of their might for a moment. And as you begin to wonder what they're doing, You see a bit of flame begin to build up amongst them and behind them for a moment, and you see as they summon draconic wings amongst their back. They'll use their bonus action Step of the Wind and unfurl the likes of their heritage.
Oh, he's that subclass.
Mm-hmm.
I like that monk subclass.
It's one of my favorites for sure. As he does so, you see as he just rushes over and just joins the likes of Korra and sends one massive fist towards this creature. He's going to send an attack roll. It's not gonna do it. It's gonna be a 9, but he does have a second one. He needs this one to hit for what he's trying to do. 25 is gonna do it, 7 points of damage. As he does so, he begins to channel all of the flame into his fist, and he begins to start twisting and turning into its form. He's gonna use a stunning strike onto this creature. They're gonna need to make a Constitution saving throw or get fucked up. 22, that was almost a 1. That being said, anybody using inspiration on the stunning strike or leaving it as is?
I'll use mine.
It has to be DM's, or yeah, it has to be DM's inspo for this one.
Oh, never mind.
All right, all good, all good. He tries best, but that will be all he can do. All right, next up in initiative, we have the swarm of ravens over here. They are gonna continue just barreling into the likes of Addy Dark, swinging. They're going to do this recklessly because you reckless attacked. 19 will hit for 11 points of damage. 23 will hit for 7 more points of damage, but that's gonna be halved because you are raging. You're gonna gain 5, then you're gonna gain 4. There we go. That will be the likes of their turn. All right, that's up for it for them. Damon, what you got for us?
This guy is going to pimp slap the shit out of this thing. So he's going to use his bonus action to pimp slap the the creature.
All right.
Spell attack. I'm just going to do an Eldritch Blast, but
okay.
Then we'll just change the damage.
All right.
Oh.
Want to use inspo?
Nah, he'll let it rock.
Right.
And then he'll use his action to cast Eldritch Blast on this creature.
As you begin to do so, summoning the fourth of gold coins, you send them flying towards the creature. Let's see if you're able to strike them with Gold Rush. 27 to hit, 8 points of damage. That first one will strike into him. You do have a second one though. Yep. Oh, and you're targeting the ravens, correct? Or something else?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Raven.
All right. And then secondary Gold Rush, please. 24 to hit, 5 points of damage. How do you want to kill them?
You see as the hand goes in and tries to slap the other creature, it kind of distracts the bird and wind goes his way and they get hit by 2 coins instantaneously.
As they strike into him, you'll see as the birds actually begin to explode out into oblivion as they are dead and defeated. All right, Zaman, anything else for you?
Yeah, he's gonna move right here. And that
all right. That'll be your go. Azora, you are up. You see as the battlefield has been cleared out on this side and all that remains is really the ravens as well as the monstrous beast to the north. What would you like to do?
Yep. So she is gonna move 5. So how weak is the bridge?
Oh no, the bridge is gone. The bridge is gone.
Cool. All right, she's moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then she's gonna use her bonus action to do the boost to go 15 feet. 5, 10, 15. And then her last 5 to move right here.
Because you got that extra reach, you're able to hit them.
Yep, and she's gonna say, "Oof." She says, "Shall I begin?" No, let me stop. she's gonna switch. Nah, she's gonna stay in. Nah, she's gonna switch to water stance. Get some of this advantage. Might as well show off with everyone else. It's alt, right? For advantage.
Yep, alt for advantage.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Should work unless it's asking for an attack roll.
You know what? I forgot to edit it to say 10 feet, so it's making me have to be closer.
Oh, okay. You can just move everything.
Well, for now, I'll just put myself right here. For now, I'll put myself back and I'll edit it to be 10 feet.
All good.
Just for now.
26 to hit. You were hitting the raven.
18.
But I got you. That 16 or that 26 will hit the likes of the creature for 16 points of damage. Go for head for your second strike.
Yeah, it'd be 18 with the +2 from water.
Copy.
All right, and the second strike.
16 will hit. Oh, make sure to untarget the Raven or whatever you got.
I thought I did. Oh, yeah, my target is on the monstrous form.
Saying you hitting them Ravens. I don't know.
Okay.
That's whatever. 16 more points of damage. All right. As you strike into them, what does it look like?
So yeah, that would be 18 as well.
Okay.
So you see her as soon as she teleports over. She comes up the hill between Cora and Dugar, and she makes a quick X motion. I mean, her blade was in the sheath the whole time from the last move. So she runs up over here, and instead of teleporting, it looks like she hops on like icicles as she hops across the gorge. And then as soon as she gets to the thing, just a quick X motion with the blade and puts the sword right back in.
That. See, as the creature has been frozen, they've been set aflame and more. And as they're being bludgeoned by the likes of the Voden Knights, Azora, you end your turn?
Yeah, that'll be her turn. And let me go edit this.
All right, Agni, you're up. You see, as the Knights are doing good work, but what would you like to do?
Agni is going to. I gotta move closer. He's going to begin to fly about here. And as he does that, he is going to summon flame in a single hand spell he's used multiple times, as he is going to cast Flame Wreath on this guy as a distant spell, inspired by the hand that Zaman has. So you see a giant hand of fire come out and try to claw at this beast, I guess.
All right. Make some attack rolls then.
I don't know if it's actually gonna let me do it though, because it's technically melee. So let's see. Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna move myself forward, just so I can hit him with Flame Wreath.
Down. All right. As you begin to do so, the hand reaches out towards them, cast Flame Wreath, and oh dear Lord. Yeah, right there, obituary, bro. What do you want to do? 89 fucking points of damage.
It should not be plus 30. I don't plus 60.
It's because no. It's because the new crits. The way they work.
Oh, God.
Yes.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Damn, Agni was on one this way. So as there's the hand that's grappling, another larger hand comes forth, and it's in the shape of Agni's like corpse, and it kind of just smacks this thing down into the middle of the ground as it just ignites it on fire. And as the hand goes up, there's just nothing but ash. As Agni just looks at his hand and just cackles a little bit as he stands in here.
Yep. Just when they thought the record was set, there's another record for most damage in the likes of a single ability. God damn. It's time for Sirius
to kill it to 90 damage. Jeez.
It's time for Sirius to pull back up with the guiding bolt once more. You guys are just trying to shoot for the moon when it comes to these this crit fish and shit. And like most damage. Hey man, I'll give somebody $10 for someone who hits 100 damage for the first time in Soulbound. $10.
Agni was close, 11 points.
Oh my God.
That's me. That's my turn.
God.
That's me.
That's me.
That's all I got.
Oh yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, you know.
All this air going around makes them fire.
Bro, why we even allowing this thing to continue, bro? Just call the close kill, bro.
Yo, war chief for a reason, bro.
Why you gonna do this to me, bro?
War chief for a reason. You thought this title was for show?
As some shit that has resistance, Gore is straight squeaky hammer out here right now, bro. Like Gore passes his action to Agni, bro. Like, why waste, bro? Like, there's no Gore. Like, I'll swing for show, but I mean, like Gore swinging right now has no purpose. They are immune to me swinging with magic imbued. I was gonna try something.
If you don't hit X Force,
bro. Yo,
roll those lightnings. Roll those lightnings.
Or roll the 1-2 damage.
Give that 4 damage, bro. And just
honest work. Get your honest work.
Yo, bro, I cannot believe.
Hey man,
everything counts.
Yo, why are you kidding me?
That's 15 damage altogether, bro. That's 15.
That's nice.
Yo,
that's
bro,
nice.
why y'all shaming me?
Honest work.
Why y'all critiquing me,
They just go. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Bro. I don't even know. Like this is shameful right now. Like it's right to continue. If these pros don't just call it, bro.
It's no offense, no
before I think
four gods for some subclash for a clash.
That's crazy.
Hold on, real quick. It's crazy. No disrespect, no nothing or whatever. But it's crazy how people really thought that the Descent was the counter to the likes of Valley of Dreams. They really thought the Descent could beat the Voden Knights. I look up over here and I see 89 points of damage, and like I don't even know. I don't even know how people came to that conclusion or narrative. I really don't.
I don't know if they were all built like these crows and Gore was swinging at them, they'd be just fine.
Maybe so. Inge is a little bit built different, but.
Yo, son.
Oh, also, someone's camera's not on, so it's messing up the overlay. If you can fix that when you get a chance.
They definitely had to say that while Addy was in the kitchen, bro.
Yo, bro, I had to get off the camera, son. I had to hide my shame, bro.
All right, Hannibal is going to look over and, oh boy. I mean, it's just some fucking crows. I don't feel like they should use this ability just for some fucking crows.
Yo, Sensei, if you don't kill these crows and just call this match, bro embarrassing us.
These guys are dead, bro.
Yo, come on, son. Ain't no way.
They'll sheathe their blade. Don't let Cora fucking finish them off. They're done.
Yeah.
They're done here. They'll let Cora finish this shit.
Bro. I'm trying to save you time on your stream, brother. You can get to some RP, all right? Let Gore roll something he might be useful at. You could even give me the crow damage, whatever they swing before they go out, because I don't deserve nothing else.
Cora, you got your turn. Go ahead and press X to swing.
Alright.
Oh man.
Target. Let's get the boo-boo going.
As we begin to do so, you raise the kanabo above your head, just swinging for the fences left and right towards these creatures. Oh man. Alright. Natural 20 from the likes of the spiritual weapon for 17 points of damage. How do you want to do, or describe their death core? What does this look like? Good lord.
She moved up to the bats and realized that she forgot her spiritual weapon, and she just looked, and you just see the weapon zoom right by everyone and straight through the bats disintegrates.
Oh my god. With that, you look over and there are no more creatures in sight. Oh my god, we can beat the Voden.
You see Azor like this. Wiping her hands.
Well, good job, bro.
The hand comes over to pick up Zaman and see if Hannibal also needs a ride.
They will graciously take it because they ain't jumping over this thing right now.
Copy. I can't move. I don't have control over the hand, but yep.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I'll make sure to give that to you.
Copy.
Right now, it's just using the blank character sheet at the moment, but let me get this set up. Oh boy. All right, should we?
Can she?
Hold on one second. I'm debating something. I'm
turn this. That thing.
Yeah, you can make it a survival check.
I'll help.
Okay, how much time we got?
Can I make a pride check?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Make it at disadvantage.
The disadvantage, and I'm rolling it too.
What would Graz think of you right now, bro? Think about that.
All those protein shakes for what, bro?
All that
nothing. Not a single
protein shake, bro.
Hey, yo,
blowing up your arms, man.
Tune in every night for this. Every Monday night for this.
Yo, bro. Yo, I cannot.
Someone getting roasted.
Yo, bro. Like the math ain't mathing right now. I'm like, yo, bro. Like, what is Gore here for right now, son?
Bro, support, bro.
Yo,
you are a player.
Gore on the phone, like, yo, Gore on the phone, like, yo, Finax, you had a deal, bro.
Do more damage
no, Finax, you told me you was gonna give me power, bro. Finax, you said you was gonna give me power. What is this, bro? What is this?
You did more damage.
I know you about to jokes, bro. You can't
crazy out here, bro.
Like
keep
that,
praying
bro.
to those gods if you want.
Yo, son. Like, yo,
we about to trade you for Yahoo, bro.
Yo,
Yahoo in here instead of
Yahoo.
Everybody about to get the Yahoo.
Bro.
Yeah, we need some Yahoo over here instead of Gore.
Bro, and then Sensei had the audacity
hey, don't you bring my name in this. Be
resistant to motherfucking slash and bludgeoning damage.
I didn't do shit, bro. Blame
D&D. You look more shameful. Birds, bro. Gore couldn't fight a bird. Gore did 4 damage, son.
Hey, man, don't you look at me. That's the D&D stat block, bro. Swarm of Ravens. Look it up. I didn't do shit. Don't you blame me. I ain't do shit.
Bro, Gore got 3 gods that can't do shit out here, bro.
Yo, bro, the shame. The shame,
bro, you need a refund, bro.
The shame, bro.
Fanax and Bros, he be like, we need to renegotiate this.
So let's carry on though. Let's carry on. So yeah, she got a 24 on that survival check.
Gore's not looking for anything but his pride. If he don't find that while he's walking, son, he ain't doing nothing but headed to the next scene.
All right, so what'd you get for 24? Dope. Looking at it, it's nothing too crazy about it. Nothing super special about it. You would gain the likes of. Hold on. One second. All right, roll a D100. This isn't a guaranteed thing. This is more so you have a chance. That's the chance that you needed. You look over and you see as this creature doesn't necessarily have many material. Well, it has materials that you can use, or you can get this magic item instead. You're probably gonna want the magic item, just saying. Looking about it, see as its wings are sort of scattered about and such. And you get the sense that maybe, just maybe with a little bit of sort of work from Zaman, you might be able to use these and turn them into wings of flying. Wings of flying, essentially, you speak the command word, and you can sprout the likes of bat wings or bird wings on your back for an hour, or until you repeat the command word as an action. And when you use them, you can't use them for another D12 hours. I think I forgot what we said. I'll look it up for what we said for secrets when it came to how long you guys can use it. How long until you guys can use it.
Word.
Wings of flying, and then 3 more soul coins.
Okay. So wings of flying and 3 soul coins. Okay.
Sure. Besides that, nothing much over around this area besides heading down to the main valley.
That might be dope for Addy if he's into that type of thing.
Alright. I'm gonna regret even. We're gonna do this anyways. Alright. So,
that shit was funny.
As you guys begin to continue on further down into the likes of the main valley and such, eventually, you begin to see as the air grows thicker and thicker. Begins harder to breathe for a moment as you see as bits of strange astral smoke begins to loom about. Looking around, you don't see any bits of the corruption, strange undead figures, but it seems to be that regardless, your vision is kind of impaired and more. Everybody, I need you guys to make Constitution saving throws against a type of poison. So, Warforgers, you guys have advantage.
Is it like?
I mean, does this armor do anything, or is this just no? Does that count for anything or not?
So for Agni, yes, you have the advantage because the mask, and the armor. This is the poison resistance armor, correct?
That is correct.
I can check. I don't think so, but it might actually. We'll see.
Would everyone? I would assume everyone will have the
poison.
I would assume everyone would have the same mask that Zaman gave to whatchamacallit.
How many masks did you make?
He made a ton because remember the poison in the village was an issue.
I figured that you just gave them the mask and all that sort of stuff, like your mask for the time being, because they would probably need it more so than you guys.
I mean that could be fair. I would think Zaman would have a few extras, but it's all good.
What I would say, if I saw I was walking into this mist, Azora would wrap her face in her cape like she did before.
I'm still gonna go through with the sort of Constitution saving throws. I'm only saying like for Agni and all that stuff, because Agni literally has had this fucking thing since like the beginning. Same thing with the Warforged.
Can also hold my breath for an hour.
Yeah. So, like, again, if you succeed, then you still make it, but, yeah. And then you'll kind of, like, put it up for thingy. Go ahead,
I'm rolling, but this armor was the poison resistant one. We specifically added because I thought I was gonna run against the spider shorty again. Like Gore has, but so much shame left for the day.
Yeah,
was it
so
just an ability check, saving throw? What is it?
So for some reason it had it as resistance to acid, but I got you. We can change it to poison. But for you, I'll give you advantage for this.
Does the 13 pass before I roll Indomitable?
No, it does not.
Copy.
Same thing with you, Addy Dark. 13 would fail.
19, does that pass with Indomitable?
No, I'm kidding. It does. All right. 12, one more time. 19, you are good. So that is everybody succeeding. I need one from Cora. Constitution saving throw with advantage.
My bad.
All good. If you succeed, you will be able to allow Addy Dark to succeed.
Same thing with Dugar and Hannibal. They need to roll.
Yep. I'm about to roll them all at once.
Everybody getting this 13.
That will fail. All right. Save and throw. Hannibal will succeed.
I'm gonna use my inspo to roll that again.
It's in Dugar will succeed. All right. One more time. You have advantage. Natural 20. There you go. With that, you're able to look over and you see as everybody is able to sort of cover up the likes of their or cover up their faces to try to not breathe in the fumes. You look over and you're able to bless the likes of Addy Dark. I assume you're using the feature and you're able to let him succeed as well. Good stuff. Between that, Pyro also needs to kind of make it.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
I got you. 21. You're good. All right. Voden Knights are all good. However, you will take half of the damage. Gore, you take a quarter of the damage because of the poison resistance, and same thing with Yuzumon and Korra, the poison resistance. All right, it is going to be 3d10 halved.
Yeah, Pyro's done.
Oh god, I rolled fucking a little bad. All right, that's 18 plus 5, 23. So it's going to be a total of 12 points or 11 points of damage towards the likes of all of you. And yeah, you're gonna need to pick up Pyro. He is not doing so good. Gore, you're gonna take the likes of 4 points of damage, or no, 5 points of damage. Same thing with you, Korra and Zaman. Pyro is knocked unconscious as they begin to slowly start drifting asleep from it. All right, anybody healing him back up?
Oh yeah, I'll heal him.
All right. So while you're doing that, you can cast like a spell, and I'll give him the HP and all that stuff. But you look over and about, and eventually, Gore, you're kind of looking around at the sort of area, and you begin to grab towards the sort of poison resistance armor. And thankfully, you did, or even got that commissioned, because the next thing that you begin to see is these sort of thick and sticky cobwebs over multiple skeletons. They're kind of cramped about in differing trees on the ground and even in this sort of putrid looking water. Each and every one of you feel a sort of chilling breeze that begins to almost make the bones and the likes of the trees start hanging and shaking and rattling ominously as they're sort of clanking together. You see up in the trees, I need Gore, make a perception check for me, please. Only because you'd be flying around and about. 3. Not much, but nothing too special, but what you would see is that there are these smooth round eggs. They're kind of like the size of like a dinner plate even. And they're glistening in even in the likes of the darkness. You look over and you're a blood hunter, you're able to at least recognize this. These are spider eggs.
How familiar is this stuff to like this is only Gore's 6th, 7th time dealing with spiders? I mean, like how familiar is this even like with everything? Is he like tell if there's spiders about?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh, it is very, very clear.
So Gore would say he would yell back,
This may be like the
what did he call her?
Like the evil one's lair. The spider one might be about. There are babies everywhere. Should we burn them?
Yelling that to Agni because clearly he can burn things. Gorge is here to throw his toothpick at things.
You on mute, bro?
Yeah, it's super mute. You on the mute.
We could burn the eggs. However, burning anything would alert whoever else is here to our position. Maybe we check ahead. Specifically you, Gore. Make sure the area is safe. And if so, we can then start to burn stuff.
Gore nods because it's time to get silent. And what he's going to do is first, he's going to cast Detect Good and Evil. And then he's going to cast Invisibility on himself.
All right, if that's the case. Oh, let me just take you to a different map. So go. I'm going to bring all your tokens over here. But Gore, you're the only one that sees this as you begin to scout up ahead. Copy?
Yeah. Can I do Detect Good and Evil Invisibility at the same time or nah?
No, because they are both concentration, so one or the other.
Even though my one came from the Fae, nah, they're like.
Nah, you gotta
I'm just
concentrate
checking
on one or the other.
Okay, just go invisible then. It's fine.
All right, so invisibility it is.
For canonical reasons, if he would have said spiders, I would have assumed night creatures, and I would definitely be just destroying eggs, like, frantically.
Got it. As you begin to do so, you look over, and as you begin to sort of toss and destroy any bits of these sort of spider eggs and about, eventually, you begin to see... Oh, it's loading on. There we go. Now, all of you guys aren't here. It's only Gore at the moment, but... I'll leave Gore's token on the screen as he is invisible. Gore, looking about, I need you to make a stealth check with advantage because you are invisible.
What is advantage? Not working today. So I'm just gonna roll twice.
27 and 14. You are stealthy as can be.
Okay. So yeah, Gore is looking around trying to hide her hair. He's trying to get all the reconnaissance he can. And let everybody know who he saw, where he saw, what he saw.
Looking around about it, you look over and you see some familiar looking spiders. Some are normal flesh sort of spiders. Other ones are a little bit familiar. Remember long ago when you guys fought in the likes of that cave? Same sort of spiders.
Yep, that's what I was gonna ask. Yep, that's what I wanted to know. So they don't look any bit spidery like spiders.
Nah, they're straight up a robot. But not all of them though. Any spiders that look like hers? No, you don't see any ones with the green eyes.
Okay. So it's cool. So reconnaissance. Can I search around and see if I see anything else of importance while I'm making this way through?
Yeah. Make or investigation check for me.
All right.
14. Yep, that'd be enough. Roll a D100. You guys are level 9.
Jesus Christ.
32. Oh, that's interesting. You see a strange, bead kind of like lodged up in one of the nests of these spiders. Seems to give off a very divine presence to it. Magical for sure. And a magical sort of wrath to it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll definitely snatch that. He's going to try not to, alert any spider.
Okay. So if you're trying to do that, ooh. All right, I'll give it to you because you're a blood hunter. Make a nature check for me, with advantage.
Thank you. Roll twice, see what happens.
18, 12. So you would know from spiders just in general, especially with all your sort of history with them. The slightest bit of movement, if you were to touch the likes of this web, the spider would instantly know.
Okay.
Now, granted, you are invisible right now, so it might not know exactly where you are, but you do remember from the before, these robotic spiders had some sort of scanning ability. You're not entirely sure if they're able to see past invisibility. So keep that in mind before you try to just rush over and grab it, unless you just want to.
I don't think he'd rush over. I think he's here for. He's had enough embarrassment for the day. So he's
Oh, last sort of thing. Roll another D100. You spot as something else as well.
Okay.
74. Gods have answered your prayers.
Have they? Have they now?
Oh man, it's funny how that works out. Gore, you look over and you see as there is an axe of the sorts. You look over and you see as there is I'm not joking. You see as there is a small sort of or dark fox. They seem to have red eyes and more. And you see as they begin to look around and about before a couple of spiders try to reach out and grab and consume it before sort of shatters into shadows and more. You see as Phonax, you've easily been able to recognize them. Phonax have just dropped the likes of an axe here.
Bro, where is it? Is it on the web or not?
It is on the web, but these three are guarding it with their lives.
Can I know the exact position thereof?
Yep, I got you. I'd be right here.
Right where?
Over here. You see where the circle is?
Mm-hmm.
If I can move it, yeah, we'll just call it over there.
Yeah, cool. So, as things go, considering what it is, if there's nothing else I could see readily around without touching these webs, I'm just gonna go ahead and slide on back, give reconnaissance, and when we come back in here, Gore is beelining over here. So when we go ahead and roll initiative, we'll just make it happen when it happens. So.
All right.
So for the record, it's something on this tree and something on and an axe down there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, got you.
Copy and paste the thingy, so you will know for future.
Giving them reconnaissance, do I lose invisibility or can I maintain it heading back out?
I think it lasts for 10 minutes, and it wouldn't have took you super long to do it. You're approaching like probably the last minute route though. So any sort of huge conversation to probably convey information, yeah, it'd probably drop out. Unless it's for an hour.
Okay.
Never mind, it's for an hour.
Okay, cool. So Gore would fly close to Agni because I think Agni would be smart enough to know he sent him out there invisible like, and let him know. I almost called Agni something different after that display of power.
You about to take a page out of Trojan's book?
Yeah, bro.
Big one. There are spiders everywhere, but they're not like hers. They're like the ones from before, when we were still with the Blessed One. Gaul can tell you where they were all at. If you want, you can display your great strength, or Gaul can sneak out for the first attack.
Bro, gotta laugh at yourself, or else I'd be here in tears.
They didn't detect you, right, Gore?
No, but watch their webs. If you get in them, they'll be able to sense you from anywhere. But there are some things out.
Oh, no, go ahead, continue.
Is there any way to pass without alert?
So I don't think so. These things are on like. Would I be able to figure that out, Sensei? But I would think that they would not. No. Could we step by? I don't think we could get by them at all. And be like,
you could stealth through them, but I don't think Adidark's stealthing through them.
Yeah, I know. Jesus Christ.
We'd have to lay low, big one. But I don't know if the fearless one prefers that action.
Are they mechanical or regular spiders?
He would describe them exactly as the ones before. So they are mechanical, like mostly mechanical, except for a couple of them, correct?
Yes.
He would tell you exactly how many he saw that were mechanical and how many he saw that were not.
Or easy peasy.
Our question for you says, are we like in a forest? Like, what is the? Okay.
It's kind of like it's more of like a swamp rather than anything, but it is a. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks like a swamp, but it's more foresty. if it wasn't necessarily corrupted. The little bits of water, leaving it completely green and the grass purple, kind of give that swamp-like illusion, though.
If it was up to me, we would just fly over them. But I don't know if that's going to be an option for all of us.
Also, if we're escorting the refugees, the hostages back through here, then what are we gonna do? Fly all of them over? I'm most likely going to have to deal with them.
That is a good point. Although I don't imagine we would take the exact route back home. Plus, who knows if these things leave during the day. If they're not all robotic, they have to feed. So they're not going to just be here constantly.
I mean, it will take them time to rebuild their webs once everything is burned down. So just burn it down.
Burn it down and get into another fight, you're suggesting.
I think that's the most plausible thing. Either fight now or fight later. Taking another route back may be inefficient and even more dangerous.
Well, to be honest, we might have to take our way back. I just remember the breach.
Gore, about how many of them were there?
He relays exactly how many there were. Like, because I think I was able to see in stark detail. Yeah. So what you see is what Gore has reported.
And about how strong would you estimate them?
Bro, the smaller ones shouldn't be a problem. But the bigger ones, they seem to be on the hunt themselves.
Okay.
Would that be fair to say?
No, I got you. Gore, make a intuition check. So for you, Mr. Bloodhunter, it's gonna be a intelligence check plus proficiency. So make a intelligence saving throw, and you do it with advantage, as these are monsters.
And one more again.
16.
Need that advantage, bro.
Oh yeah, these things are light work. They are not that strong. The strong, especially like the non-mechanical spiders, you could probably like one-shot them each. The mechanical spiders, though they lack the individual strength, you could probably it would only take 2 swings from you, and you'd probably be able to crush them. They are not that difficult.
They to you, nothing. Go maybe 3 or 4 crushes.
Wow. I mean, we could use the materials. I'm sure it's going to be necessary once we get the hostages. And if they're mechanical, it could be soul coins involved as well. As for the regular ones, that could be useful poisons may come from them.
Cora, Addy Dark, any thoughts?
Oh, I was gonna let y'all talk before I just start going in. Say less, bro. I ain't got words.
Okay, just give you a chance to
I
talk.
was letting y'all talk before I say I'm gonna say the last word, bro. So before we roll initiation, I'm gonna say the last line.
I mean, you might as well. Why not just tell us this now, so we're not wasting time?
Yeah. Well, I mean, didn't want to ruin your RP. I know y'all like the RP, bro. I didn't want to ruin it.
Bro, I just want to make sure I gave all the necessary information. I'm sorry. I didn't want to hit my 5 minutes. I'm about maxed up. Let me hit my clock.
Addy Dark, after smashing a few more eggs, walks over, pushes through Gore. I can't believe for once I actually agree with a robot.
Bro, you can't see
Less
me, bro.
talking, let's start slaying.
You cannot see me, bro.
Bro, are you still
Hold on. That short rest plan. That short rest plan.
Addy Dark's already gone.
How you talking, bro? Like, what you mean? You talking to us? I can't see you.
Hey man, unless Addy Dark, you want to solo this with Gore? I mean, you can certainly do that while everybody take a break. Take 5.
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
He probably got it.
I would just say anything that chooses the form of a night creature has already chosen death.
I'm sitting here bloody, man. Just for context, I'm sitting here bloody.
Hey man, Dugar's not gonna shy away from a fight. They're gonna follow after Addy Dark. Hannibal, like, I didn't do much last time. They're gonna keep following.
Like Gore said, you know where Gore's beelining to when it gets down with the get down. I'm still invisible.
All right.
And whatever happens. Just let me know how far I can go when we coming back out here.
All right. Before we do anything,
can I ask this question? I'm just gonna ask because I'm a hunter. Would I tell if it'd be better to burn these things or to zap these things?
It would. Wait, hold on. Burn these things compared to what?
I'm just asking for rights. I'm just seeing if a hunter, after I've seen these things and fought them a couple times, I would know what the best route was for it.
Burning them will not allow them to sort of walk over the webs because they're burnt. But again, it would reveal. I mean, it's just basically like what everybody's saying. It will reveal your location to other people in the area, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you're not here in the area, what does it matter?
Right.
So with that being said, question is more so to Addy Dark. Are you rushing in or are you stealthing in? Which one?
Oh, bro, I'm rushing in.
All right, copy. If that's the case, I'm gonna just move you back here. Go ahead, Zaman, before this goes down.
Yeah, just let me know where I go.
Running, Zaman's gonna cast a spell. Just so he sees it before he runs into it.
Yeah, I would say y'all would see a bit of flames embering around me. You know, there'll be a bright little radiant light.
All right. So if that's the case, Zaman, is it like a preparation spell that you're seeing as he's like rushing off, or before we get to here? Because Addy Dark's about to just start initiative. I'm like more so just out of game. Like,
yeah, he's gonna cast it before initiative starts. So he's gonna try to hit as many creatures before Addy gets to them to help weed out the crowd.
I am assuming that Addy Dark would be well ahead of you, but I'll give it to you this one sort of time. that was just kind of what the point of initiative was, because none of you guys are like stealthing. You're just rushing in.
Gore is super stealthy right now, still, by the way.
Like for the surprise round and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd probably just say like we'll roll for initiative, and if you get high enough in initiative, then we'll go through. Because none of you guys said that you were stealthing and trying to surprise them, so you get it before everybody else goes off.
Gore is still stealth and invisible. Gore ain't never stopped invisible, and like I said, he going to one place in particular.
All right, cool. Cora, was that cure wounds for a pyro?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So he's back up. All right, yeah, let's just do this.
All right, so Addy Dark, as you just rush on in the middle of all of these creatures, you begin to rush about, and as you do, the fires begin to build up amongst your hands. Every last spider creature across the entire valley begins to know exactly where the fuck you are and where all the Voden Knights finna be. And with that, you look around as they begin to hiss and begin to start crashing about before they jump and begin to swarm each and every one of you. And with that, your souls are shackled, and the time for battle is now. I don't even know why I wrote it in my notes for this to be a stealth encounter. Alrighty.
Gore did his best. That's all I can say.
I don't even know why I did.
Gore did his best, bro.
I was gonna let them talk. I thought there was gonna be some like tricky plan, but
no, I realized halfway through, I'm like, oh wait, Addy Dark does think that these things are night creatures because they are. I'm like, yeah, never mind, throw that shit out. Oh man.
Do I still have my spiritual weapon up?
I'm pretty sure no, but I will check.
Jesus Christ.
A lot more spiders than Orange Christ,
bro. Yeah, bro. Jesus Christ, bro.
Oh man. Nah, spiritual weapon only lasts a minute. You gotta recast it. Alrighty. Let me bring this back up.
Hannibal said I ain't do much. Man, walking slow.
Apparently.
Man, I just want to know where I get to be.
Hey, man,
that's all I want to know.
Bro, he's rusty, bro. Leave him alone. Old man.
I thought that new weapon was gonna go.
Hold on, actually, real quick. Did y'all give him? I might have fucked up. Is he supposed to have a magic weapon or something?
He has the exotic katana.
Got you. I didn't add it to his inventory because we just got it. Can I re-import? Ooh, I don't know if I can re-import everything from D&D Beyond.
It's fine for right now.
Yeah.
It's fine for right now.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't think it does like
combat
anything.
here.
Yeah, this is gonna be fucking a fireball. All right, we're done. So, top of the round, as we begin to go into the likes of this, you all look over, and as the spiders begin to start swinging from the likes of the trees and more towards you all, to see what is going to happen. These creatures.
Does Gore coming in invisible? Gore coming in invisible don't count for nothing. But I said if we were running in here, he was going right to where he need to go.
Addy Dark is, nah, because this is more so who's faster in initiative and all that stuff. If you guys are stealthing and doing a surprise round, then yeah, but nah, y'all rushing in. So
he's still invisible, bro.
Giant wolf, not really, because you can just use it whenever.
He still attack, yeah.
So giant wolf spider, they're going to rush over and about. They're probably just gonna use their action to dash. 40 feet of movement. They will use that, and they will use their action to dash. They will begin to place themselves right beside the likes of Addy Dark and Hannibal, and they will end their turn. Space Spider over here, they're going to shift, and they're going to disappear, and they're gone. All right, they're going to do this little thing. All right, that's their turn. Addy Dark, you are up. What would you like to do?
Bro, mute on your.
Big
in the meantime, how do you get the combat tracker to the top of the screen?
I'm gonna raise.
Sometimes it pops up, sometimes it doesn't. It's just
engulfing himself. Oh, sorry. Engulfing himself in flame, which is yeah, the good old fashioned. I haven't done a werewolf in a long time. Who's played werewolf? I have. Yeah, he's gonna get engulfed in flames, going to werewolf form.
You got it.
And he's going to attempt to grapple this spider next to him.
All right. So as we begin to do so, let's do this. You said grapple him, or is that correct? Gotcha.
Yeah, we're gonna grapple.
All right. Make an athletics check with advantage. They're gonna make an acrobatics check. They got to beat a 16. 16 is what they need. Roll again one more time with advantage. As you try to grapple them, you see as the legs begin to start pushing you forward before they try to wrap you up in your own grapple. I got to beat an 8. Natural 20 coming on again. With that, you can grapple them however you wish. That is one of your attacks gone, but you have a second one ready to go.
How large are these creatures?
They're medium, but consider like they are spiders as big as us. That is terrifying, but yeah, they're still medium though.
Okay. Okay, sweet. I got just enough movement speed then, so I'm gonna grab him with one hand and then move towards this other spider and attempt to grapple that one.
All right, move your token. You will have half speed, but yeah, you have the feral pounce thingy, so you're good.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to ask you that too. The feral pounce, is that only at like when I use it? Like
only when you rage.
Only when
I rage. Okay, yeah. So then, all right, I wouldn't have got it there because I wanted the advantage on the throw. I mean, I'm sorry, the grapple. Okay, and then I'll attempt to grapple this dude too.
All right, athletics check with advantage. They're going to try to resist as well. Natural 20, or not natural 20, unnatural 20. Let's see. They're going to try to push you off of athletics. Out with the 9, they will also be grappled as you begin to grab them. One, as they're not going anywhere, and you grab the second one, you begin to restrain them with a couple of their legs. That is your action. That is your bonus action. That is your movement. That would be your turn. We head over towards to Zaman. What would you like to do, buddy?
Copy. He is going to cast Luxurious Fluorescence, or better known as Sickening Radiance.
Nice. And who you hitting that with?
That's a 30-foot sphere. So he's gonna center it so that the edge hits this blue spider, and it should hit like this entire area.
All right. So cast a spell, and let's see what it's gonna hit.
Copy.
As you begin to start, well, actually, I'll let you describe and flavor how it is, because it's a little bit different for Zaman now.
Yep, let me see.
What is that spell?
You see like this bright golden light just irradiate around this area. He's gonna make sure that everything in this area is glowing gold, bright gold.
As you're going to do so. Oh man, that is going to be a lot of damage out towards all of them. I believe that is 36 total. As you begin to erupt this area into light, how do you want to do this? That is, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is 5 kills confirmed. What does this look like?
Can I get over there, bro? Like, damn, bro.
You see Zaman says, you don't have time for this. Need to be quick. And he just like snaps his finger and this burst of golden light appears right next to Addy Dark. And then all of them just get eviscerated in this bright light.
All right, as you do, they are eviscerated and more. That is your turn, correct? Unless you're doing anything else?
That's all he has. It stays there. It's concentration. So if anything enters that area,
I'll probably I'll keep the thingy off so it's not flashing in your eyes and all that stuff. But I got you. I have it on my DM screen though.
Copy.
All right, Cora, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon again.
Enough.
Well, first I'm gonna move closer.
Here.
And then I'm gonna use spiritual weapon to attack this spider over here in the corner, the blue one.
Got you. As you begin to summon forth the spiritual weapon, it gets ready to strike and slam down into the blue spider. You see as it begins to reel into or try to back itself up and sort of fling itself away. See what you got. $14 to hit, 12 points of damage. That will do it. As you strike into them, they're still alive, but you see as the bit of their sort of mechanical natures and bits begin to fly about left and right. That is your bonus action. You do have an action though.
I know this is a stupid question. I should know this by now. I can still cast a cantrip though, right?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna do Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead, you got it. It's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. Let's see. It's actually gonna be D12s instead. So roll 2d12 instead of the 2d8 for me. But they will fail for that. As you begin to, and I'll describe it while you're rolling it. But as they hear a loud sort of gong, it begins to start short-circuiting them and begins to start ripping any bits of vitality or given vitality from them. 11 points of damage to them. Ooh, they ain't looking too good. Ain't looking too good at all. All right, Cora, that is an action and bonus action. Anything else for your turn?
That'll be it.
All right, we go towards Gore. What would you like to do, buddy? Muted on Discord.
Gore goes down first, 45 feet. So he just comes right here. He's gonna go ahead and hit this first one. I'm sorry, down at the bottom. I gotta switch back here. I was mapping.
All good.
I'm in. Move, please. Thank you. I'm fairly certain I'm still invisible, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm just gonna attack that first one. My right is still active.
Yeah, it would be.
Because I haven't got rid of my thing, so I'm just gonna keep with the right. First, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna brand it with Castigation so it could follow whoever I hit next.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind. So just get that out the way. So the first hit's gonna come out.
You have advantage because you're invisible.
I will take that because I needed it.
21. That will hit
D6.
for 9 points of damage plus the D6 and the brand of castigation. Yeah, they're done. How do you want to one-shot them?
Gore really just comes through and smashes it real quick, and he smashes a couple other times just to make sure his arm was working right, and just stretches out to make sure he still got it. That's all right. Count that as a third kill. With that being said, I'm going to use my action to throw my bonus attack to go ahead and just throw the axe at the other one down here.
You got it. As you do, you send it forth, trying to strike into the creature. 29 to hit. That'll definitely do it. 12 points of damage. You don't even need the Crimson Right damage. Yeah, that is enough to kill them.
It picks up the brand of Castigation, and then it's just going to move to the next live spider closest to him. That one's branded next.
With that, you got it. They are branded and more, and as they begin to disperse out into pieces, You have crushed. That's another kill. All right, Gore, that your turn?
With that, yeah, I have no more movement speed. I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn.
All right, Azora, you're up. What you got for us?
Okay. She is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then just teleport 5, 10, 15. Oh, hops on ice. And then she's just gonna attack this guy.
All right, as you do, you rush over, trying to strike over to him. You're gonna have to move your token, probably, unless you fixed it.
Yeah, I fixed it.
All right.
So yeah, she will go into water stance, not water stance, with air stance. Air, and she will just attack regular.
All right, as you do, swing forth, striking with the blade.
Now see it's blocked by a wall.
I think you gotta still be just next to it.
Yeah, you just
I tested it on the last screen. It would let me hit things 10 feet away. Let me try it from here. Let's see. Okay,
there we go.
Now, yeah. For some reason it said there was a wall in the way.
I don't know. 29 to hit, 15 points of damage. How do you kill them?
Yeah. So you see her. As she unsheaths the sword, the living ice begins to just go straight through, and as she puts her goes to slash with the sword, the living ice grows and slash through it, and it retracts right back into the blade.
Easy enough. Second attack.
I mean, she can't hit that. That's too far away. So she just,
fair enough.
Yeah, she ends it right there, and she says, "Couple more, but the other one, it disappeared beyond your guard," and that will be her.
All right, with that, Dugar's turn. They'll begin to rush over. Oh, is Pyro doing anything?
Oh shit! Yeah, he would be. He'll just he'll do the blasting of this one.
All right, go for it.
So Pyro will go to blast that one.
20 to hit, 9 points of damage will nearly kill him as you begin to watch as Pyro forms an entire hole through them. As that, they are barely left standing, but they will continue to stand as much as they can. All right, Dugar's turn. Here's what he's gonna do. He's going to, first things first, he'll look or begin to go over towards this little area off to the side. We'll see that the spider is still left standing, and he'll jump up, throw a couple of darts and kunai at this guy, and then continue on rushing towards the creature where Addy Dark is as he's grappling him. All right, it's gonna make a dart attack. It's not deflect missiles, dart attack. 16 will hit. Don't know why they have disadvantage. Regardless, it will hit for 7 points, and you'll see as he strikes into one of them, as he begins to continue rushing down, he'll rush over towards this creature, begins to just start erupting into flames, as you'll see as his fist begins to set a blaze on fire. And as he does so, he will strike this creature with where is the feature? He's going to use his, not his fire breath weapon. Actually, yeah, fuck it, I'll just use his fire breath weapon, just kill him. You'll see as he begins to just breathe the likes of the fire onto them, and as they do, he'll erupt them until they burn to death. All right, fire breath weapon. I'll use this Dragonborn one for right now. All right, bam. 8 points of damage for this. They need to make a save, yada yada yada. 20, they will succeed for the 4 points of damage. After that, he'll use his final bonus action for the likes of another strike. As he'll just pummel them with the likes of a kick. All right. 11 points of damage. Ooh, that's not doing good. That will be...
Whose hands is this?
Ain't get nobody's, bro.
Hey, man. Liga Rashid, bro. Liga Rashid. I say. He'll use nah. You know what? This is gonna solidify him. He's gonna use flurry blows. If he misses, damn. If he don't, oh well. All right. 9. Oh well.
Oh, brother.
Oh brother.
Can we get Gashir or Yahoo here?
Oh man,
bro.
It's not his day.
This is the leader of the army?
Not his day. Not his day.
Yo, where's Mogus?
This is with whom you put your faith in, Ikora.
Or fucking promote that dude so quick.
First of all, it's Talia who's the leader.
Toss a fireball at that thing.
Easy enough.
Agni snaps his finger as he has the other hand.
Oh man. With that, you'll see as he begins to erupt into flames. 23 to hit, 14 points of damage. That is that is your action if you want to do anything else.
Agni will fly up just to sort of scan the area for any other potential threats that could be coming that like we can't see.
Looking around and about. You would see as there are more approaching, but you guys have cleared a path in the likes of this valley and more. There doesn't seem to be any on the battlefield, but if you stay here for too long, there'll definitely be more to slay.
What direction do I see them?
Make a perception check for this.
Okay.
Two from where you guys came from, two from the likes of the south, and two from the north. And these are the big spiders, aka phase spiders.
Okay. Agni would call that out. You would say, "That was good work. We have more coming. I suggest we keep moving, as they're going to be hot on our tails. We have a mission to complete, and no time to waste."
Nah, backs up Pyro and starts dipping.
All right, easy enough. As you guys are doing so, are you guys doing anything on this map, or are you guys leaving and just rushing on ahead?
Wait. You know Gore is picking up 1 the axe, 2 the jewel, then we can go wherever you like.
Yeah, I mean, she'll suggest like that. If we don't have time to scavenge, then let's get out.
Gore is taking that axe and he's taking that jewel, and you tell me what comes with that. We'll live life how it's ever chosen.
Picking up things as he's moving.
All right, you got it. As you mean to do so, you grab the likes of the. Yeah, I got you. So basically, it is the equivalent. It's not a frost brand axe. It is a poison brand axe, essentially. It's a very, very close, but it is another thing that you get rather than instead of fire resistance, you get the extra poison resistance. And if you are resistant to the likes of poison, no, nothing happens with that. But it basically does an extra d6 of poison damage per hit. Now, for you, because you have the likes of a god weapon, what you can do, similar to like a Hexblade Warlock, is you can combine this with your normal axe of Dendar.
Yo, bro, as trashy as I was looking, if you do not stuff that thing into that eye.
Hold on, bro. Maybe before that, since you already got poison resistance, maybe we could take the poison rune off of it first.
Is that what it is, taking the poison resistance rune off it? Because does that lose the poison damage?
Can't. Actually, you're right. Keep the poison damage. Remember,
yeah. That's what I was saying. Poison damage don't seem too bad at y'all.
Yeah, let's dip. Good idea. Let's dip.
All right.
Is it?
Grabbing that.
I will ask before we go. Is it possible to scavenge anything, even if it's like at disadvantage as we're like running through here?
Yep. You make a survival check with the disadvantage.
I'll take it. We'll take it.
I was scavenging too. So roll.
All right, 12 and a 9. You'll find 1 material to your name.
Yeah, he grabs up that 2x4 and keeps it pushing.
All right, Zaman, you said you were making one?
Yeah, disadvantage, right?
Yep, disadvantage.
Yeah, I think it's our. Since she was over there near that one, she'll do it at disadvantage too.
Go for it.
That's control, right?
Yep, and then one more time, Zaman. Got a couple of nails, bro. A couple of nails, Zaman, and 1 material.
Fair enough.
She got 14.
Zora, what you get is you get a soul coin. That's it.
Okay, so 2 bats, whistle coin, and words of a wise man. It all adds up.
All adds up.
and a battle 1 and then 1 turn, and we out.
We out. There you go. As you continue on, you begin to rush ahead, and eventually you see up in the sky, or you see as more and more of these sort of strange phase spires begin to continue on, chasing after the likes of you. However, as they begin to do so, you eventually see up ahead. Oh, good.
I don't know if it would make any difference, but as Agni is going, he's burning as much of these webs as he can.
Okay. They'll definitely like sort of slow them down, probably preventing them from like chasing you afterwards. But I need Gore, make a perception check, because I always assume you're always sort of flying, you know. Agni, if you're flying, you could also make a perception check, but yeah.
In this case, yeah, he would be.
Yo, bro, Gore is not perceiving very well, bro.
18. As you do so, continue on, and you look up ahead, and it seems to be something that would catch your eye. You see, as you begin to enter further into the main valley, finally getting there, you look about, and there is actual structures abundant. There seems to be towers and even the likes of buildings and even a wall. But with all good things, there comes 4 more bad things in Voden. You look around, and there is multiple, dozens and dozens of these bluish and reddish figures, corruption, scouting about, looking around the area, sort of festering amongst it. You'll see as their arms are onto the ground, and they're trying to sort of infect the likes of the grass below. You see as it begins to slowly turn the strange astral coloring that you're all used to, but it seems to be turning the likes of these grass that you guys see here. It's in the process of trying to turn it purple. Along with that, you see as there are the cold light walkers that you've noticed before, but they seem to be enlarged and they're sort of scanning out the area. Bigger than usual, they're almost posted up as sentries about. Your 18 on perception, you would even see as there's a couple of the other sort of, actually no, you probably won't be able to see them because there would be somewhere else. So yeah, that'd be basically it for that right now. But,
so I see buildings, structures, and then I also see, I'm guessing like at the base or around them, the corruption basically just fucking up the earth.
Yes, sir.
Along with cold light walkers. Okay, copy.
Yes, sir. Last sort of thing that you see. Let me show you this.
About how? Okay, I was gonna say about how far away is that?
Well, the closest you could probably get is to where I'm gonna show you on the map, but without being seen. But here's what I got for you. Let me go drag Hannibal and Dugar onto here. All right. So this is essentially what you would see up ahead.
Are the gates that are here, are those the structures I saw, or are the structures further away?
The structures are past the likes of these walls.
Gotcha. Okay, copy. Agni would eventually, as we're kind of going, he would mention this to everyone, saying, up ahead seems to be buildings, man-made, along with the ops. They seem to be doing something to the land, similar to when they were outside our home base. There's a couple of the ones with the eyes looking around as well. They seem to be almost guarding something. Hannibal, did you? Oh no, Hannibal wasn't there. It was Trog and Kyle. Yeah. How far did we travel? Like, did we travel for like 30 minutes away from the spiders? Would they be like hot on our tails?
It would be, well, you burnt down the likes of the area. That's what you were making sure. So they're not going to be following you anyways.
Okay. Still, about how long did we travel?
About
here.
Yeah, about 30. Honestly, probably like 30-ish minutes.
Okay. So Agni sort of points this out to everyone, and you say, looks to be there's only one way through them. However, it seems as if we start a fight, if there's more people behind those walls, we're going to be surrounded and swarmed. I don't like the way those walkers are guarding this. Seems as if we're going to have another battle on our hands with the ops, because I cannot allow them to keep infecting the land like this.
Then we do what we always do.
We should, if we can, find a safe place to rest. I'm absolutely exhausted.
Is this where we actually are, Sensei, or are we like further out and this is just the map? Like, is this what Agni sees?
Yeah, this is what Agni sees.
Okay. Is it possible before we get here to take like a short rest?
A short rest, probably. Long rest, nah.
Yeah.
This isn't. It's not really a. Let me think.
Short rest it is.
Well, hold on, I'm thinking. And all this sort of stuff.
Just because, yeah, you would know what the maps look like more.
I'm more so thinking of some other things in the background that are happening.
Okay.
It really wouldn't be that safe to kind of rest here. Does anybody have any sort of things or abilities that can kind of like Leomund's tiny hut or anything to make a little safe haven, or nah?
I wish.
Nope. That's not a spell. Sorcerer's Learn.
Anything from you, Corey? You got Leomund's tiny hut or something?
Nope. I got hands, and I'm about to pull a Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, bro. You know we martial out here, bro. We got duffs.
Well, I would probably say, this is not good. Not really a safe place to kind of like actually secure an area to, how you say, without being immediately spotted by the ops and then try to getting killed. I imagine like throughout this entire time, you guys, because you guys don't have an army, I imagine you're kind of avoiding unnecessary fights, unless there's like any night creatures or anything specific you got vendettas against, and then going about this sort of thing. So
yeah, understandable. I just needed to know that.
Fair enough.
Leroy Jenkins.
Is that what you want to do? I mean, hey, you did it last time.
It's about to be do.
Well, let's do what we always do.
All right.
I don't know why we debating right now.
I'm just looking at my spells. That's why.
Yo, last time I checked, bro, War Chief was the man on these streets, bro. Come on.
Zor could get right here one turn, take out two.
You forget all these mans, BB's rest and everything like that.
Hey, man. Hannibal's just gonna draw out the blaze, shink, begin to start surging it with lightning. Well, let us get you going then. We're gonna start walking forward. Unless you guys got something.
Bro, just tell me what I do with this axe, bro. Just tell me what I'm doing with this axe. I'm going up.
Hold on. Can I just ask Cora for a little heal? Can I get a level 1 heal?
Yo, Gore's making his way up to the furthest reach one, and we just
I just want a level 1 heal. That's all I want.
Bro.
Just so you know,
I look at Hannibal and I go on your left, and I sprint by him, bro.
Oh man.
Saman had his summon this familiar before we left the village. I don't know if you want to scroll up and see it, but he already had it out. So
say that one more time.
It's familiar.
Why did they get a healing word?
Hold on. Just speaking over.
What'd you say, Zaman? Familiar should be with Zaman. He already summoned it back at the village.
Got you. All right, I get.
That's why.
Wait, where's their? Oh, is it called Zaman now? Whoa there. Everything just bugged out. Discord froze and crashed. Hold up. Wait a minute. We don't like that.
I'm gonna do is stealth check before we go out there.
I typed in Zaman Unme and my whole system crashed. Hold up. Hold on 1 second. I'll tell you what. Well, for right now, until I load back in, we'll say that you have the likes of the owl. You just tell me wherever you want to send it. They're not gonna really hit it and all that sort of stuff. And I'll let you know if they hit you with an AOE and all that.
All right, cool.
I don't know. Yeah, holy shit! Like everything broke. Like even the DM side broke. That was weird. All right, we got only about 7 more minutes. Here's what we're gonna do, fellas. Y'all got one round of combat. Speed run that shit. Hit X, all that stuff, and we'll be good to go.
Let's do it.
Well, if this thing actually works, because it's saying I don't have hardware. What? What are you talking about? We're gonna. This thing works. Okay, yeah. Hold on, my thing is not loading up right now. Okay, log in. Come on, I believe in you. I believe. Just trying his best to load.
I always find it funny how we all got like mad rulers the minute we first see a new map, just like people measuring stuff everywhere.
I think this worked. No. Yeah, I don't know what done happened, but I cannot load anything on Google Chrome. I will try to open up the browser one more time, and if it don't work, then yeah, we're just gonna have to call it. I can't open up anything on the DM side. Alright, I'm logging in one more time. All or nothing. Come on. Alright, it should work. There's no reason why it shouldn't work because I restarted everything. Loading. I think we got it. There we go. Alright, we're good. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, here's what I'm gonna need from all of y'all. I'm going to need you all to roll for the likes of initiative. I'm gonna have, because there's so many of the monsters onto the field, we're gonna have the blue and red corruption. They're gonna be off in the corner somewhere. And we're just gonna roll all of them at the same time. So over here, you see this little corner? You can ignore these guys. They're just here for initiative purposes. All right, I'm also gonna do this. I'm also gonna roll initiative for these guys. All right, that, and we're gonna roll it for NPCs. Gonna be a lot of dice on the screen.
Jesus Christ. Cheese and Christ.
Is it possible that I could give Agni cure wounds before we actually fought?
Yeah, that's fine.
You want that or a potion, Sean?
It's fine. It's fine.
Man. All right. Yep, that is what they got. All right. With that being said, let's do this. One round of combat. Let's see what you guys got. Speed run, speed run. Okay, so Dugar is going to take their turn. They're going to rush over, and they're going to deal with the individuals that are further away. So you guys can deal with everything else. Actually, they can't make it over there. Not with the 50 feet of movement. They will rush over towards here and keep on pushing. You see as they run across the wall and just try to side kick this individual and hope for the best. All right, first attack, bludgeoning, natural 20 coming in. You'll see as they rush over and just jump in with a complete side kick that just takes their entire face off as they will fall and die. Oh wait, hold on, we got the wrong ones, don't we? Oh no. Oh wait, no, these are those guys. I gotcha. Oh, that is gonna be unlucky for y'all. All right, as they strike into the individual, you'll see as he begins to yank the legs of his foot back before he looks over towards it and expecting them to sort of fall in completely from one strike. But it seems to be that these individuals are a lot more powerful than you thought them to be. I'll reach over. They're just going to keep on striking, trying to bludgeon into him. Second attack is going to be an 11. Third strike, nat 1. They are not doing too good.
Get him off the field.
Yo,
that is it.
Dugar out here is doing what, man?
Oh man,
do better.
All right, that's gonna be their turn. Oriad's turn. Here's what they're going to do. This one's going to rush over to Dugar. This one's going to walk over towards here. They're gonna begin to walk over to this area. This one's going to walk over towards here, and this one's going to walk over towards here. First things first, we're gonna strike over towards Dugar. They're going to try to hit them with a fiery touch spell. Actually, no, they're going to instead send a bunch of scorching ray bolts to the lot of you. They're gonna send one towards Dugar. They're gonna send one towards Hannibal. If it doesn't break my computer, please don't do that. It is Shift T, and they're going to send another one towards Cora as they will send 3 bolts flaming towards all of you. That's going to be a 24 to hit each of you, but you will take 5 points of damage. Dugar's resistant, so he'll take only 2. All of you take that much. That is the Oread's turn. Oh, wait, over there, excuse me. This individual is going to do the exact same. They're going to hit Hannibal, Korra, and Zaman this time. All right. Oh my god. Why is it not targeted? There we go. Scorching Ray attempt. There we go. As they do, casting the spell, it's going to be a 16 to hit all of you. That will hit Zaman, and that will hit Hannibal. For 7 points of damage as they begin to start barreling in, burning and incinerating you all. Next up, there's going to be an Oread. They're going to send this to the 3 in the back. They're going to send it towards Azora. They're going to send it towards Gore, and they're going to send it towards Addy Dark. All right, Scorching Ray attempts. That's going to be natural 20s for 14 points of damage to the lot of you. All right, with that, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that is it. Nope, there's this last one over here. This creature is going to try to reach out, and they're going to then try to cast a Burning Hands on all of you in front of them. They're going to cast it over in this area to hit as many people as they can. All right, I need you all to make dexterity saving throws as they begin to incinerate and burn each and every one of you alive. All right. 26.
The living blade just keeps absorbing the flames.
Easy enough. Easy enough. Addy Dark, you're fine. If it made you roll a dexterity saving throw, then you're taking damage. If not, then you're good. Just only to Azora and Korra, it was only able to hit somehow. But that is that. As you begin to start being burned more and more and more, the Oreads will end their turn, but this one's going to rush over. And as they do, they're going to... Yeah, they're going to actually just ready in action. All right, Lampad's turn. Oh, God. All the enemies went before you guys. That is not good. That is not good at all. Okay. Okay, this is going to be bad. All right. First things first. We will deal with the likes of this individual trying to hit Dugar. They will target him. They're going to hit them with a necrotic touch. 22 will hit for 5 points of damage. That's all they will do. They'll take it on the chin. This one over here is going to... Oh yeah, these guys don't have anything. They're going to send an attack roll towards Hannibal. Another one's going to send one towards Agni. Another one's going to send another one towards Agni, and a final one's going to go towards Korra. All right, so first attack is going to be Chill Touch as they'll fire more and more astral strikes. Did I roll? Nope. This is going to be 21 to Hannibal for 6 points of damage. Second one's going to go towards Korra. Going to be 17 to hit, 10 points of damage. That will miss. And these last two are going to go towards Agni. Did you already? Yeah, you already did. Okay. Gonna be a 22 to hit and a 13, so the 13 will miss, but the 22 will hit as you're struck with the likes of the necrotic energy more and more, as this is just a barrage of astral beams going about. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and there is one more that I'm missing. This one's going to send another one towards the likes of Zaman. It's a 10, it will miss. That will be all the Lampad's turn. Jesus Christ. Oh man, what happened with the initiative?
Bro.
All the enemies are going first.
Yo,
it'd be like that.
Three back-to-back consecutive fights out of a boss fight to another fight to an unknown.
Oh
Tacticians
my
and
God.
strategists, bro. Tacticians and strategists. That's what we're full of, apparently.
That's bad. That is spooky, not gonna lie. Okay, alrighty. They're gonna use their cold range attack. Yeah.
I mean, don't forget Dugar got to go though, bro. I mean, you know, Dugar the champ.
Dugar, he got to go alright, and he's about to go down. Ugh. Yeah. Are they gonna move up? The sentries, they're gonna ready their actions. Yeah, they're gonna ready their actions. I'm gonna have to write this down so I don't forget. For next time. All right, cool. All right, that is going to be their turn, and then individuals that you do not see will begin to enter the likes of the battlefield. All right, they are going to fly up, and oh boy, Agni, it's your old friends.
Sir.
Right when you thought this could get only or couldn't get worse.
Oh no! I expected this. I'm not rushing in here.
You see, as your good old mage friends are back and at it and ready to cause chaos. You'll see
I even said they're probably guarding something. There's some shit in there.
They will use their 60 feet of flying, and they will begin to send the likes of, yeah, you guys are all bunched up too. Yeah, that is what happens when there is no strategy. It's just rushing in. That is what happens.
Bro, we was bunched up when we got copied and pasted on here.
Hey, man, you didn't try to stealth or nothing. You said I'm walking straight in. They are going to.
I will counterspell that first one.
Do you have the range for it? 120 feet, or like for distance spell?
Distance spell, I think I can.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'm going to counterspell at what's my spell slot?
It doesn't matter. It immediately fails. You're good. They were casting at third level.
All right, let me use the spell slot and the sorcery point.
All right, that is their go over here. Go ahead.
As you basically see some of the runes that appear on Agni's shell kind of go right in front of its hands as he counterspells, and the black star wraps around the spell and dissolves it.
All right, as you do, they will begin to conjure up. They'll begin to start summoning forth even more fire and flame. They're gonna throw another fireball with the second one flying overhead. God.
Yeah, nothing I can do about that one.
God damn, this is rough. This is really, really bad. All right. Fireball attack or fireball attack. Gonna be it. If I can drop the spell. I was gonna hit that guy, but that's fine.
Yeesh.
34 points of damage too. Ooh. All right, Hannibal's going to roll. If it,
I guess does this count as like a surprise, and I can get the advantage on it with my?
You can see it. Yeah, you have advantage.
Pyro's immune to fire, right?
Say again?
Pyro was immune to fire, right?
Yeah, he's immune.
We got him with 2 fireballs, or am I bugging?
Only one. Unless roll twice. Let me check. Nope. It was just a lot of damage. Oh wait, hold up. You might be right. I think it did. Yeah, you got hit with 2 for some reason. All right, we're gonna take that first one. I don't know why it did the thingy. We're gonna give you guys all that HP back. There we go.
Yeah, I'm minus 12. I mean.
No, I fixed it. I just redid it.
Okay.
All right, and then Hannibal will, they will succeed. No, they will fail on that one. They'll take the full 34 points of damage. All right, as you see, as they begin to toss the legs of the flames, it explodes out into a heated nova. With that, they will begin to continue on, ending their turn. Last individual, this one's going to cast a final spell. They are going to cast the likes of... They're going to cast invisibility. They're gonna go invisible, and they will disappear out of nowhere. As they do, actually, all right, they have the built-in flying speed. All right, they're going to continue on and start placing themselves wherever they wish. All right, Gore of the Meadows. Finally, we have one of the Voden Knights being able to take initiative. What you got for us?
I'm just flying over to this one over here, and I'm just gonna get to swinging. Try to give it its work. This one right here. It's gonna come right here and swing. Why isn't it letting me move? This is a wall on the way. Can Gore get here?
Hold on. You should
right here.
Yeah. Let me. Or ping one more time. I got you.
Yeah. I was just trying to get right here to get to swinging. That's all.
Yep. You're good.
My right's still good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. And get to swinging, and I don't know what happens with axe.
Say it again.
What happens with the axe now? Is anything different when I swing?
No, you didn't do anything with the axe. You just picked it up.
Oh, I told you I tried to stuff that thing into the eye. I was gonna try to do whatever I could immediately.
Oh, yeah,
nothing
happens. If you try to just dump it or jam it in. Nah, you gotta attune to it and everything. For the, like, if you're trying to complete a ritual, like combining the axe and all that sort of stuff, yeah, you're gonna need to do a ritual. If you're just trying to swing with that axe, then yeah, it's just gonna be a normal thingy.
Copy. That's the first hit.
The good news is you can dual wield them if you want.
That's even better. I mean, right. So can I? So that means I can use a bonus action for extra attack, technically.
Let me check one thing. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
But it's not.
And then I can still.
Well, hold on. I gotta do all this sort of thing. So, hold on. Let me go grab the weapon. It's gonna be basically a frost brand for the time being, but it's not actually a frost brand. Yeah, you're just trying to hurry up and just use. I got you. Hold on. Alright, for right now, frost brand, hand axe. Alright, fuck it, I'll just have to add a normal hand axe and then just customize it.
Okay.
Alright.
So I can swing with that, hit with that, and I can still use my extra attack with the other one, correct? With the axe?
Yeah, the hand axe is a bonus action to do it. And I'm fixing it up to give you 1d6 of poison damage as well. And it should be working. So you'll see another axe in there.
Okay, so just swing that with my my bonus attack and then extra attack twice.
Yeah.
All right. Boom. So get both of those, and then we'll just swing with this.
And the final one, a 9, will not hit as you strike into the.
I don't still get like the +2 from slasher and stuff like that.
From slasher, the +2 what?
You know, +2 to that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was.
But it isn't using your proficiency, which is weird. So I will. Oh, because it's using.
Oh, it's the proficiency.
I forgot we said for gore, it's he uses dex for certain things, but you homebrewed that. So it should be a +4 added to that, so that will. Nah, still would just barely miss.
Okay. All right. With that, since we busting all those, your turn. He's gonna take 5 feet back, and we're just gonna call it that turn.
All right. Next up in initiative, you have the likes of Cora. What would you like to do?
Cora's gonna go back and cast Cure Wounds on Agni.
As you begin to do so, you walk over and you begin to try to grab the likes of the amulet and heal and mend all the wounds of Agni for the time being. Cast a spell when you get the chance, and that will be your action.
Oh. Now I know remember before I tried to cast it at a higher level and it wouldn't let me. So
what level are you trying to cast it at?
If I can cast it at 3rd.
3rd level, I gotcha. Alright, cure wounds.
I'll see if it'll let me.
Nah. Alright, so add just 2d8 to that, and then we'll call it that way.
Gotcha.
10 more points, there you go. As you do so, that is your action for the turn. You do have a bonus action though.
Shit. I'll save my bonus action for now.
Bro, you have your channel divinity and you can help.
Yeah, bro, your bonus is Agni's thing.
Oh, duh. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. So I'll use my channel divinity.
All right, channel divinity. Which one?
I think it's my strength of unity. I think that's the one.
And don't you have because you heal, you could hurt somebody?
Yeah, and all that sort of stuff. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to fix your AC because it is bugging. 21. There you go. I should fix it. Alright, so if you're trying to use that ability, I need you to choose 4 creatures, and then I believe you do half of it towards them. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, my foundry is freezing, so give me a moment.
All good here.
Or if you want to skip me for now.
Yeah, I got you. All good. So, Addy Dark, what would you like to do for your turn?
Sorry there.
All good.
I'd like to rage into fire form and pounce towards this fellow.
Easy enough.
The dude closest near me, right? Yeah.
As you begin to do so, you begin to embody the likes of the werewolf, rushing over towards him.
Yeah, I would. Man, why can't I move my character, my token?
Or your token was bugging out for a second. I got you.
And I also wanted to summon the lions with this rage.
All right, as you do so, I will summon forth the lions. I'll get the art for them later, but as you begin to do so, you break the legs of the statue out, and as they rush over to aid you in the battle, I will add them to the combat.
And then just one minor flavoring thing. Right before I raged, I'd look at Agni and say, "Remember in training, I can take the fire. Aim for me, and I'll go, towards this direction."
All right,
So,
go for it.
I'm gonna attempt to grapple this dude next to me.
Alrighty. Make an athletics check with advantage. They will try to resist. Yeah, natural one. They are not resisting anything. That is your first attack, but you do have a second one.
I'm gonna then move with that dude towards this dude. My last bit of movement speed. I'm gonna try and grapple him.
All right. Athletics check one more time with advantage.
And then for the lions, do you control them or do I control them? I always forget that.
You can just. I mean, I technically control them, but you can just tell them where you want me to hit them or hit people with.
Yeah, I would like them to focus more on the left side while I focus on the right side.
Okay, easy enough. I will make sure to do so. 13 and a 16. You'll see as the creature, you try to reach over and grab them. However, this one is too fast. You'll see as they begin to shift, even almost phasing from the lengths of your grasp behind and a little bit of ways away from you. All right.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, Azora, what would you like to do?
Yep. So she's gonna go 5, 10, 5. Yeah, she's gonna go right here. Oh my god.
Oh wait, sorry. Do the lions? I thought the lions going after me.
I rolled initiative for them. You want to just roll where they go right after you? Keep it simple.
Yeah, if we could just make it easy.
Okay. All right. Let me remove the combat for them. I can roll for the lions, and you said they're going towards the left. All right, this individual is going to place himself over here. Perfect. This individual is going to place himself over here. They're going to start ripping and tearing into this guy. All right, they're going to make a bite attack. 19 will hit for 9 points of damage. You'll see as they continue striking at them. This one's going to go over here and bite attack as well. 23 to hit, 6 points of damage. That will be their go as well. And they'll need to make strength saving throws as well, so they're pouncing onto them. Natural 20 for the one on the left, and for the guy on the right. 19, they will succeed. All right, that is their go. Now it's Zoris, your turn.
Yeah, I'll just say after Corey healed, this one was 20 feet, so that one will take the 9 damage.
Got you.
So yeah, seeing him over there fight with that one, she was like, all right, fuck it. She'll go here. Why can't she? It's like I got her. Okay, there we go. She'll go right here. And she will attack this one that Addie is grabbing, and she will go into water stance to do so.
All right, as you do, swing with advantage one more time.
Good. The water stance, okay, and yeah, she'll get this one. Good.
30 natural 20 for 29 points of damage. As you slash into them, you nearly cleave them entirely in half. With that, did it target them? It did not. So let me give them that damage. That is going to be that. You do have a secondary strike if you want to take it.
Yep, and yeah, she'll strike one more time. So you see her immediately throw up the sword, and just as Addie grabs it and grabs her, she goes to chop its neck, see it fully finish, and then go the other way with the living ice extending into the body of the corruption and going back into the blade as she looks towards the one south of her. And she will take this opportunity to bonus action second wind.
All right. With that,
yeah.
go ahead.
No. Oh yeah, so she'll take bonus shot to second wind, heal up, and then she will move right here and do this action surge and start attacking this one.
You got it. As you begin to start swinging, hacking, and slashing, make some attack rolls again.
Yep. So yeah, she'll then go to face this one and get the slicey dicey.
16, that'll hit for 18 points of damage from the first strike.
That's it.
I don't know why it's not doing the.
Yeah, it's like I'm targeting and then it just goes right off. But But there we go. Yeah, it does it again.
That's all good.
Right off.
17 points, 17 to hit, 13 more points of damage.
That's 20 damage and 15 with the +2 for water stance.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
So 35 damage altogether.
Shoot, they're still left standing, but barely as you just slice through them completely, almost like butter. With that, Azora, is that your turn?
Yep. No, she's gonna have Pyro. She left them back. It's like there's like a wall that gotta like. There we go. Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I see the wall that you guys have an issue with. Let me get rid of that.
Yeah, she's gonna have. Then she's gonna have Pyro go to blast. 5 right here, and do burning hands.
You got it. As they begin to do so, they place their hands together before breathing out the flames to try to take down these individuals.
Yeah, I've never done this a day in my life.
Yeah, you don't know nothing about that spell casting.
Like this, I think. Yeah. I'm trying to get both of them.
If you hold control and then scroll wheel, then it'll rotate it.
Control, rotate.
There you go. Dexterity saving throws. They do make it with advantage. These advanced versions. 20 will. Here, I'll help you out. Let me see if I can.
How am I targeting myself?
I gotcha. You're not used to the spell casting thingy. I don't think you'd be able to get both of them in this one, from what I'm looking at.
Then he would have moved a little further.
Yeah, I don't think you can get both of them, just the way they're sort of spread out. I'll see if I can try one more time. Over here, maybe? I only do this because you don't use spell casting typically.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
you could just hit Addy. Like, you could have just gone here and hit Addy, probably.
Yeah, bro, I literally said it's
bro,
okay.
I don't know nothing, bro. I don't know nothing. My first time.
Bro, definitely said hit me with fire, bro. Before I knocked.
Yeah, this will be able to get them. All right, you'd be able to get the angle over here.
Okay.
All right, I got you.
Cool.
So dexterity saving throw for this guy. They make it with advantage. 15. They will beat Pyro's DC, but they will take the 6 points of damage. All right, that is your turn, correct?
Yep, that is her full turn.
All right, Cold Light Walker. They're ready in their action. Zaman, you're up.
Copy. Zaman is going to target the fire one at the bottom that Azora just hit with the Eldritch Blast.
I'm tired of this thing missing.
Gold Rush.
All right, 19. That will hit for 10 points of damage as the gold coin strikes into him, nearly obliterating them. Go ahead for the second one. 21 to hit, 6 points of damage, and that is all you need to defeat them as they are destroyed. Oh, where'd they go? There we go, this one. As you do so, describe their death.
Copy. Zaman attacks it. You see him toss 2 coins at it at the same time, hits straight in the eye, and kills it. And then he's going to move over to Agni, use his bonus action to help.
Easy enough.
And then he is going to move back over here.
All right.
Nope. Hold on. Sorry. I got messed up. He'll move right here. And that'll end his turn.
You got it. As you begin to do so, Hannibal's turn will begin. He's going to first enact I already used the bonus action Crimson Right. Did I roll for it? I did not. Roll for that. D8, 3 points of damage to him. He's then going to rush over and try to back up the likes of the lions over here. Going to make an attack roll, but not before he's going to use his bonus action to drink the potion or the formula of potency. Going to gain +4 to strength. As he begins to do so, you'll see his eyes begin to start changing and shifting colors for a moment, and we'll see what he can do. First thing attack, 26 to hit, plus an extra 8 points of damage, 19 points for the first strike. Second attack, he'll swing again.
Big boy numbers.
10 points of damage plus another D8. Max damage again. He'll strike over towards this one, completely, nearly cleaving them all the way in half as they begin to start surging with the electricity. After that, he'll begin to... I already used his bonus action. That will be his turn. Next up, Agni, bring us home.
Question. I can't see, like, over this, correctly?
How far high up are you?
Agni's probably just, like, 10 feet up. Like, nothing crazy.
10 feet up? Nah, you can't see, like, really over the wall. But you can't see anybody inside the walls, but you can see the people on top of the walls and the towers.
How high is this wall?
The wall would be about 25 to 30 feet high.
And this mage is how high in the air?
They're on the tower, so they'd be 40 feet up in the air.
They're both 40 feet in the air?
This one would be 30, this one would be 40.
Okay. And the walkers are on the ground, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can these walkers move? Like, they didn't move at all.
Nope, they didn't move.
Ah, okay.
I don't know whether they can, but yeah, they did not move.
All right. Agni doesn't know that. Agni does not care. Agni is going to clap his hands together, and as he pulls them apart, he pulls apart a line of fire, and Agni is going to cast Wall of Fire to hit both those cold light walkers.
You got it. As it does, cast the spell.
Yeah, we'll cast it at 4th level. Never casted this, so there's the template. Okay. He wants to cast it like, nope, not like that. Like, right there.
And I have good news because they are rooted in the ground. I don't know why it says DC 27 saving throw, but whatever. Regardless, they will have a disadvantage on the saving throw because they are rooted into the ground. It's gonna be 9 and a 13. Then roll a disadvantage, but it's perfectly fine. They will take the full 21 points of damage as they begin to start burning and getting incinerated to pieces. Agni, that is your action. Anything else?
Who's near me? We got some on. Agni is going to at least he'll first move here. He is going to tell Zaman that keep going. Your coins seem to be working, and he's going to use his bonus action to give Zaman help.
All right.
And I do not want to be AoE. This is not that great. The furthest I can get away. That's a wall. Can Agni go up here or no?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, he wants to basically just fly up there.
Yeah, you should be able to do it now.
Okay. So yeah, he wants to go like 20 feet into the air over here, and that's gonna be my turn.
All right. As you begin to do so, the battle begins to continue raging on more and more. But however, as the reinforcements begin to continue, the corruption barreling down more and more. You look up ahead and you see what's getting ready to come through. You notice as more and more of the Frostwalkers, they begin to start barreling and putting their hands to the ground. They're channeling something. But we'll have to see what that is next time in the likes of Valley of Dreams, as we are at time. Thank you guys again. Sorry we had to go a little bit late for that one. We'll continue on with this next week. If you guys gotta get going, by all means get going. I'm gonna break down stream and all that sort of stuff.
It's crazy right
now. All right. Thank you guys again for everybody who was able to watch. We're gonna have to, or no raid today, or we're just gonna have to hurry up and end stream so we can get going. Thank you guys again. You all are awesome. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.